Let's get ready to rumble!
Shout out my nigga Bruce. Keep like sweat. That Mark was heading. Look. I'm living at the speed of light cause I'm just trying to make it. Shit is too real, nigga. I can't even fake it. Early morning moving at the roots. He let the beats build, bitch. And we never switch. Even if I'm rich, I'll be broke like I'm Mitch. Niggas talking down, but that's headed in the wrong direction. But I knock that shit out like the boxing section. Cause they can't touch what they can't see. All I gotta do is be the same me. All I gotta do is keep it G. Always be the same me. While I'm solid, boy, they can't change me. No.
All right. What's going on? We live, man. We live. Welcome to the boxing section on this beautiful, beautiful Sunday. Hope everybody had a very good weekend, man. We had some good fights this weekend, but you know, it was mostly on the MMA side. We all know what happened in the boxing fight, if you want to call it that. You know, complete whitewashing by Tyson Fury, which, you know, I pretty much figured that's what it was going to be. And I see now why Dillian White wanted so much money. My man was cashing out, man. It's just some guys, man, they were just never meant to be championship material, man. And I'm waiting on certain individuals to come through who actually picked Dillian White in that fight. I ain't gonna say no names, but they know who I'm talking about. You know, which we tried to tell him. It was gonna happen, but you know, since it was a pretty dull weekend in boxing, you know, we decided to have the ladies come back and give them a special day on Sunday as well as Wednesdays. You know, just waiting on them to come through now. But everybody come on in, chime in, get comfortable. We're gonna have us if it's anything how I expect it to be, we're gonna have a nice show tonight, man. We're gonna have a nice show. Waiting on Kyle to get everything situated on his side, and he'll slide on in. Let me go ahead and put the link in the chat, man. Anybody want to come join in? You know, this is NBA playoffs going pretty much how I wanted it to. You know, it's but after the Nets get swept. Notice I said after, not if. After the Nets get swept, I'm gonna need for everybody to have that same energy that y'all have for LeBron. I'm gonna need for y'all to have that for KD and Kyrie after this whole thing is over. Yes, sir. Jason Brown, what's going on, bro? What's going on, J. Coop? I see you, man. You can see you got your link in the chat. That's what's up. Y'all go subscribe to my man J. Coop's channel. It's not comparable, Jason Brown. Why is it not comparable? I mean, at one point, everybody was calling KD the best player on the planet. They said he had surpassed LeBron. They were giving him all his flowers when he won them two, Cuban zirconia rings that he got. He went over there and stole 2 rings from Golden State off the backs of their hard work. He joined the 73 and 19, man. He took the easy route. He took the easy route, man. Went and joined the 73 and 19 when they really didn't need it. So, you know what I mean? I need for people to have that same energy that y'all had for LeBron. I need it for KD and Kyrie. Remember Kyrie after he got KD to join him in Brooklyn after he went out there and stole 2 rings from Golden State. He hopped on an interview and said, "Yeah, this is the first time in my career I can look down at the bench and that MF can make that shot too," which is a complete slap in the face to LeBron. I mean, he left the Cleveland Cavaliers, left a good situation in Cleveland because he wanted to be his own man, quote unquote. But he went to Boston and got kicked out of Boston, and lo and behold, it's just like even though he's not there anymore, it's just like Scary Terry Rozier told him, "We didn't need you, man. We did better without you." So, they kicked him out of Boston, and he feels some type of way about that, which it is what it is. But now he's in Brooklyn, and what has he done since he got to Brooklyn? Somebody got to make it make sense to me. And while we on the situation, I know my guy Deuce Times is probably out there listening somewhere. I don't care that he was injured this year. What has Kawhi Leonard and Paul George done since they got to the Clippers? We got to start holding these guys accountable, man. We can't just hop on LeBron every time LeBron come up short, but the rest of the league can do shit, you know what I'm saying, and fail, and it's all right. You know what I mean? So we just got to keep that same energy with everybody. You know what I mean? Everybody hopped on Giannis' helmet a couple of years ago when the Raptors put him out the playoffs. You know what I mean? They called him all kinds of trash and everything, said he was limited and all this type of stuff. So, we just got to hold these guys accountable, man. But I can't wait until the Nets get swept or they go out in a 5-game sweep or a gentleman's sweep, as we call it. And, I'm going to let them have it. I can't speak for everybody else. I'm going to let them have it. And don't be surprised if KD try to go to Boston next year, which I don't think JT going to go for that. Them boys, they number dogs up there in Boston. So I just need my man Jason Brown to tell me why it's not comparable. Everybody time gets tough. Every time it gets tough, LeBron runs. He talking about going to Golden State. KD don't get a pass. Kawhi don't get a pass. None of them get a pass from me. Every time it gets tough. Why? But he's won everywhere he's been. Every city he's gone to, he's won a championship. And you can't. I mean, he went back to Cleveland, did exactly what he said he was going to do. Said he was going to bring him a championship. Let's not forget. That team was a lottery team with Kyrie leading it, even though it was like his first 4 years in the league. Dude's tired. Hell yeah, KD getting punked out. Nah, LeBron don't want him. Nah, we don't want him. I'm not a Lakers fan, but I don't want him nowhere near LeBron team. Come to find out, it wasn't all Russ' fault now, was it? Yeah, I mean, it wasn't all Russ' fault out there at OKC, now was it? Because as Uncle Shannon Sharp brought up, he came up small in that 3 when Russ didn't lose that 3-1 lead by itself. Huh? Oh, we're not gonna talk about that. Yeah, he played great. He played great in 2016. But where was he in 2015? Got hurt, didn't he? Where was he in 17 and 18? Huh? Or where was he in 17? Because he left in 2018 and went to Boston. And guess what? Yeah, KD ain't no dog, man. He a front runner. As long as everything going good, he all right. As long as he can put up his 20 shots a game, and and they can't double team him because you got 2 other sharpshooters out there on the court, he's gonna do what he's gonna do. But when it's just him and Kyrie, he ain't looking too good now, is it? Kyrie looked like dog shit. I've been calling Kyrie player two for a long time, man, and people been saying I was a hater. I don't really know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I mean, I'm the football guy. This is just what my friends tell me. I'm the football guy. I'm a hater, and I don't really know what I'm talking about watching basketball and all this type of stuff. But I've been calling Kyrie player two for a long time, and Kyrie can't lead the team. He's Scottie Pippen. He's a better version of Scottie Pippen. He's really good. I'll give him that. He Cameron, he said that kind of like, oh, I'd really like to play with Steph. You know what I mean? Kind of like one of them things where all these guys kind of want to play with each other a little bit, but they can't really come out and say that. LeBron, the only one who actually, I'd actually like to play with Steph before my career's over. I thought about it. I didn't like that he said it, but he said it. Can't take it away from him. He said it. So, Damian Lillard needs to get out of Portland. Absolutely. And I'd absolutely love Damian Lillard and Klay Thompson to join up somewhere, but it won't be with the Lakers that he wanted to go to. Now he didn't say he wanted to go to Golden State. He said he wanted to play with Steph, but we know Steph ain't going nowhere but Golden State. So you take that for what it is. But I just want Kyrie after this series is over, which it should be over tomorrow night. Shout out to Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum is a full-grown man now, and he's coming into his own. It took him a while. He's always been a good player, but he's coming into his own, and and it's looking real scary. They on scary time. Him and Jaylen Brown up there in Boston they on scary time right now, man. So can't wait. What's going on, man?
Hey, you know what's going on?
Boys get mud stomped up there.
Hey, DJ, what I say for the series? I said, we win one game, it's a chip for me, boys. So we got our one, then we can go ahead and get the fuck out this round now.
Yeah, everybody come on in. But we finna have the ladies come in a second here. And they're gonna take over the show. We're gonna talk about a few things. And
we ain't gonna talk about the fight.
Man, we can talk about the same shit Fred was talking about earlier about Gabriel Union's bitch ass. We can talk about that.
Oh, you talking about that?
We gonna get into that next. We gonna get on it. Save
yeah, that's right, DJ. That's right.
I heard some of what you said, and
what's up,
I partially agree, but a lot of it, man.
Hey, fuck that bitch.
Yo, Gabrielle Union is a fucking weirdo, bro. She's a weirdo, bro.
She's a fucking cunt. Fuck that fucking bitch.
Oh,
her and Jada, fuck them both.
I'll be supporting these black celebrities, man. I swear to God, I'll be supporting these motherfuckers, man. As soon as these niggas go to Hollywood, bro, these motherfucking black people, as soon as they go to Hollywood, it's just something change about these motherfuckers. Happened to Kanye West. It happens to the best of us, bro.
Kanye lost his mama. Kanye lost his mama.
You gotta play the game.
That's it.
You gotta play the game.
Nah, Kanye lost his mama. He went crazy after that.
I'm glad somebody.
That's it. Don't put that on Kanye.
Kanye ain't been the same since he lost his mama. He never really took time to grieve losing his mother. So DJ, he just put that energy somewhere else, man. And it's just, people try to make him out to be crazy. Like me and my old lady argued about the thing about him and Kim and his daughter being on TikTok and stuff. So, I agree with him.
Now his daughter with Pete Davidson, bro. Pete Davidson raising his daughter, bro. Fucking Pete Davidson is raising his fucking daughter, bro. Like, this guy Kanye West is a real simp, man.
It's not being a simp. It's just
he don't have a choice.
Pete Davidson,
he don't have a choice. If the kids are with Kim, then whoever kids around, you don't have a choice.
Yo,
yeah, if they do what they it's like
if it's her day, it's her day.
Go through a divorce. Luckily I ain't never had to go through
he can't take his kids to Sunday church with him.
I've seen it happen when your parents are going through a divorce. These kids will play both sides against the middle because they want to be the favorite
I
parent.
just feel sorry for the kids. They don't get to see their father. Yeah, like everybody.
Oh, those kids gonna end up fucked up. Believe that.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna say
they are,
that,
bro.
But I
man.
mean,
I'm not
Kanye.
gonna
I
say
know
that.
if Kanye gets more of his way, I think he'd be cool because he's very conscious of influences on
Bro,
his
look
kid.
at the
He's been like
fucking
that for
names of the
years.
kids. They name their fucking kids North and fucking West. Like, bro, what type of names are
It
they?
don't
I mean, his
matter, man.
last name's
These
West,
kids,
yo.
these celebrities name their kids weird shit all the time, bro. Like
And Michael Jackson named his kid Blanket.
Yeah, he did.
Toni Braxton named
Like,
her
that
son.
shit is weird,
No.
bro. These niggas is
Toni
weird,
Braxton
man. These
named her
fucking
son
but
Denim.
that's why I never want to become a
Like,
celebrity.
Wait, Tony Braxton named her son what?
Denim,
See,
Oh,
denim
wow.
like denim
like
the jeans.
jeans.
These
And
niggas
that
are
boy
weird,
grown
bro.
now. So
These celebrity motherfuckers are weird, man. Did y'all see that Dillian White and Tyson Fury fight?
Yep, Tyson Fury
well,
did
if
what he
you want
did.
to call
Dillian.
it that,
Oh, Dillian.
that,
Yo,
Bro, I
DJ, he
wanted
was
to be
crying
there.
for 1,000 days. Hold on, Max. DJ, he was crying for 1,000 days. He was crying for 1,000 days, not getting a title shot. Him and Eddie both was crying.
Dillian White didn't want to fight, man. I kept trying to tell y'all that
Yeah.
shit. Dillian White didn't want to fight.
Did anybody give him a chance before the fight though? Because I said
Well,
Fury.
Fuck no.
because he didn't. All positive, because he didn't want to fucking fight, man.
He didn't even deserve the title shot.
He was tired by the third round. I like
Yo,
first of all, he
yo,
started
pause
fighting
it.
the southpaw stance. Why would you
Yo,
do
He
that?
don't even
Positive
deserve the
network, bro.
title
Hold
shot.
up. You know how Tyson Fury won this fight? Because he tickled the shit out the nigga, man, before the weigh-in. He was tickling Fury White, man. When they was facing off, he tickled the shit out of White. That's how I knew he was gonna win the fight, man.
Man.
And he said they slept together, man. Tyson Fury said they slept together. That's how I knew he was gonna win that fight. Ain't nowhere a grown man gonna tell you, nigga, you slept with him, man. And went public with his shit, bro. These niggas weird, man. These UK niggas is weird as fuck, bro. I'm just saying that, Rick.
There's weird people all over the fucking place.
Like
But
man.
Dillian White didn't deserve that fucking title shot to begin with, so
Bro, he's
fuck
a
it.
fucking drug cheat, bro. They got his ass whooped against Oscar Rivas, but they gave Will White the fucking fight for no reason, man.
I mean, he was stretched by a 40-year-old washed up fighter, man. Povetkin. I mean, come on now.
They tried
you.
to
Knock
say
the
that he was
fuck
gonna
out.
was gonna lose to this nigga.
Hey, all of his fights he lost by an uppercut knockout.
Bro.
Yeah.
Yo,
It's
all
crazy, man.
positive network. I remember when Dillian White was the bodyguard for AJ, man. He was the zone's fucking bodyguard, man. he fought that fucking fight, bro. They ain't want Wilder nothing around AJ, bro. He couldn't even go over there around AJ, bro.
Yo, but that stadium though, bro. Like I wanted to be there. I wish I was there. That's a fight like
It's crazy, man.
that was crazy.
I mean, but it's like
crazy.
that with every UK fight, though. It's like that with every UK fight, no matter who it is, man.
I mean, if they ever do a Fury AJ, that would be fucking insane.
Nah, AJ,
I mean, dude,
he's dumb, man. AJ dumb, bro. He gonna lose to Usyk.
It don't matter.
Look
Even
at
with the L's, AJ's still popular in the UK.
Yeah, he's still a star with it. I'll give him that.
He gonna sell.
Look at Conor
Hey.
Kilbrook. Look how they pack the stands. Come on, man. They pack every fight, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because I mean, if AJ and Usyk fight, I mean, if Tyson fights the winner. There you go.
Yeah, man.
I think he's trying to get out the game because the old boy, his manager.
So
they have
to
great
DJ,
boxing
what we
fans,
talk about
man. There's
tonight,
no
bro?
doubt about
Talk
that.
about something?
But Dillian White didn't really want that fight, man. That's why.
No, he didn't.
When it came time for him, because he had no leverage, but you still trying to push out more money. You keep trying to squeeze out more money and more money. I knew then he was cashing out, and he really didn't want that fight. Anytime it came time for a fight, he'd find a way to get out of the fight. So it was just he'd do little negotiation. He wouldn't pull out, but he'd find negotiation tactics to get away from the fight. And I never thought
he pulled out of one.
He just likes to play victim, man. In my opinion, he likes to play victim. Like nobody wants to give him a shot. Everybody's holding him down. But when he gets in these big fights, he just lays eggs.
I gotta say, Dillian White is like Derek Chisora, bro.
Dillian White is Dominic Brazil.
Yeah.
I think we finally need to quit playing. I think we finally need to quit playing and go ahead and say that shit. Like Dillian White is fucking Dominic Brazil, bro.
Yo, DJ, remember he was crying for 1,000 days not getting the title shot. He waited all.
He's a little bit better than Brazil. He's a little bit better than Brazil.
In what way?
The opponent's fought.
Oh shit. Yeah, what we talking about tonight, bro? What we gonna talk about, man?
It's gonna change. It changes rapidly, but it is Shakur week. I mean, let's
Ooh,
see.
Shakur Stevenson, man.
He beat Joseph Parker, which I don't think very highly of Joseph Parker. He beat Chisora,
But he did beat the great Lucas Brown, though, DJ. The great Lucas Brown.
yeah.
Lucas Brown was a man, bro. Like, he beat Lucas Brown. Like, you gotta give him credit, bro. Lucas Brown was an undefeated fighter, bro.
Okay.
You gotta give him credit.
Okay.
At that time.
For Lucas fucking Brown.
Hey, there's some good heavyweights coming up, though, man. I think this heavyweight division really about to pop if Tyson Fury is really retiring, and if Wilder don't come back. I mean, who you really got left?
Bro. Why? If Fury does vacate that belt, I feel like Wilder should have an opportunity to fight for the belt, though.
Well, I don't think anybody else in the division can beat Wilder but Fury.
Not for what I see. Wilder been exposed already.
I don't know,
see,
man. Who gonna put you got?
Yeah, but everybody isn't 6'9" though. Everybody isn't 6'9".
You got to realize Fury had the
anybody else get hit with them fucking bombs from Wilder that go on the fucking sleep.
They just couldn't, bro. Because
I mean, that's anybody though. Like Fury got hit them shit who got dropped, but still, like
none of these
heavyweights, if you could avoid it,
fucking great, bro. They slow, fat, fucking heavyweights, bro.
Not all of them.
Who great, bro? Outside AJ, Usyk, Wilder, and Fury, who's great, bro?
Well, I think
you said the top.
Fighter,
you said the top.
I think Usyk's a better fighter than Wilder, but I don't think he can beat Wilder.
I just don't think he can beat Wilder. I think Wilder clips him, bro. If Wilder gets back to
I think Usyk's inside fighting and footwork is too much. Wilder has no inside game whatsoever. All he has is Paul drop. Paul drop.
But he caught Fury though. He caught
Fury. Don't even have an uppercut. Like, come on.
Fury just fucking threw the uppercut on Dillian White because Dillian was susceptible to uppercut.
Hey, Usyk be fighting perfect fights though. Like,
he still dropped Fury 4 times.
Four times.
So
he did.
People can say he ain't got no skill, whatever.
Bro, even Fury brought that up in the fucking in the post press conference, bro.
But he lost 2.5 times. Everyone knows he lost that first one too. The only rounds he won were the rounds he dropped.
No, he did not. Man, that's a lie, man.
Yeah.
Hold on, dude. Let me, cause you know, bro. Did you go back and watch that fight?
I scored the fight the first time it happened.
Okay, so you didn't give Wilder for throwing the body shots to the left, up to the body. You didn't give him credit for that. You didn't give him.
No, he threw body shots the second fight.
Now we're not saying Fury didn't do a great job in that first fight, but I had it as a 7-5 fight for Wilder.
Fuck no. Hell no. Hell no. Hey, yo, I know y'all proud of your melanin, but y'all need to get off that hype, bro. Like, nah, I love Wilder. He knocks people out. It wasn't close.
Hold up, bro. Let me check him. Hold up, bro. This ain't got nothing to do
I give him 2 rounds and a possible third.
Bro, I watched the fight myself, and I saw Fury, they both didn't really do nothing. Shit. Fury came on the middle half.
It was boxing.
And Wilder came on the back half. And I gave Wilder the early rounds, bro.
Dude, I even gave Fury the 12th round when he did get knocked down. Because after he got back up, he beat the shit out of Wilder.
Nah, he was almost out. I gave that round.
You don't judge him on, okay, he going to the body with the left foot. He's slowing down Fury with the jab. He jabbing with Fury. When Fury jab, he jab. Bro, I watched the fight. I know my fucking boxing, bro. I went that first fight.
I don't know about that, bro.
Close fucking fight, bro. I'm not sure.
I don't remember how I scored it, but I think I had it somewhere.
I wasn't mad at the draw because of the controversy.
Yeah, there's no way that fight was a 10-2 fight.
But if we're going by rounds,
y'all be listening to fucking Max Kellerman, bro. That's the fucking problem with you dudes, man. Y'all listen to fucking Max Kellerman, man.
I don't listen to commentators, man. I don't even listen to commentating during fights, man, because they
can
persuade you into seeing what you're not seeing. I don't even listen to commentating during fights.
Yeah, listening to commentary. Listening to commentary, I had you thinking, what's his name? Lomachenko.
But Fury is a better fighter than Wilder. And I hate to say it.
Yeah.
He's just a better fighter than Wilder. It just is what it is, bro. But
who you got in a fantasy matchup of Fury and Ali then?
Oh man,
Ali. I got
Ali. See the
PJ's big dog. I wasn't gonna say it
because Ali do like to be on the ropes, though, bro. Being honest with you.
No, we talking about prime Ali. We're not talking about post.
Prime versus prime. Prime versus prime.
Fury too damn slow for Ali, man.
Yeah, he's too slow. Prime Ali, no way.
Slow.
Hey, I saw somebody, and I saw Errol Spence reply to the tweet. It was like somebody said something about Tyson Fury would beat Lennox Lewis. Let's not get carried away.
He would.
He's not being
He
Lennox
would.
Lewis, bro. Lennox Lewis
Lennox
is
He
a
would.
Lewis
boxer.
would have beat the
Lennox Lewis gonna
Hebrew
put
He
a
shit
would.
jab
out
in
of
his face.
Tyson Fury.
He
Lennox Lewis
would.
has a straight right
And I
hand
fucking hate Lennox Lewis.
and
And
uppercut.
listen
Yeah, I
to
don't
me.
like Lennox Lewis, but
I'm a
he's
Holyfield guy,
true.
right? I'm a Holyfield guy, right? Lennox Lewis would have beat the Hebrew shit out of Tyson Fury.
I don't
I think David
know.
Haye would have
Hey,
gave
Okay.
There's
DJ.
plenty of examples of when he was losing fights.
Hey, DJ.
There's no
Being as a
examples
Holyfield, I got a
so
question.
far.
I
Fury.
got a question for you.
Yeah.
I got a question for you, DJ. You're a Holyfield fan. How did you score Holyfield Lewis Part 2? Because I scored that for
Man, it's been so long
7-5.
since I seen that fight. I had to go back and watch it.
Now Lewis won the first fight, but I scored the second fight for Holyfield because he kept that jab in his chest. But there was no way they was going to give Holyfield that fight since the controversy of the first
what's
fight.
up, Piro? What's up, bro? That's my
guy,
main
Piro.
man.
What's
Check
going
right
on,
there, bro.
Piro?
What's going on, Piro?
He right though,
You
because
know,
like
just
Mark
found
did
that
kind of
Mark
like
taught
teach
him how
about
to
how to
set
say.
up the right
No, he
hand.
right. He
So
right.
with
I'm not
experience, he
saying that,
learned
but
that
when
he
I
can
go watch
land
the
on
Fury
anyone.
versus Wilder fight,
Absolutely. He landed that right hand on anyone, on everybody. Everybody except Tyson Fury went to fucking sleep.
Tyson
I
Fury didn't
mean,
go to sleep though. He just woke up at the right time, man.
right. So I mean, you know,
like God got Fury back up. You know, Jesus Christ.
Tyson Fury, by his own admission, was out.
He even
was
said it
out
himself, bro.
cold in that first fight. He was
No,
And even the
out
Wilder's the only
second,
cold.
person.
the
I
He
think
second
didn't
Wilder's
fight,
the
wait.
only
He
person that
said
give
this
Fury
is
problems.
coming out of his own mouth. It was like,
I don't think
I
nobody
was
else will give
fighting,
Fury problems.
and then the next thing you know, I heard 4, 5. So
Man, he fell down
dog
like
me
a
up,
sack
Bleak.
of
Hey,
potatoes,
turn your
bro.
camera on for a second before I pull you up. Turn your camera on for a second. You gotta make sure you're a real person. So yeah.
Your bots can get in here?
Yeah, they've been in here before, man. They drop off like, you know, it'll be some crazy stuff. They'll drop off like some dude jacking off.
I feel like more US fighters should go to the UK too, though. The fight
Why?
like in a big fight like that, Wembley. That's where people are gonna watch your shit when you get back
Fighting in
over
an
here.
environment like that. Yeah, absolutely. That's why I love why Carissa was over there. So
Because they're boxing fans. You know what I mean? So even though they might go for their
Bro,
home team,
it's
if
only
you put
like
on
two
performance, they're
fan
gonna
bases
follow
that I
you.
know that boxing fans, bro. It's the Mexicans, and then it's the UK, man. But those are the only two that really support their fighters, bro. Outside,
Well, I mean, Europe in general
support.
kind of supports their fighters. The Ukraine's go hard for their top
Yeah,
fighters.
but how many
Irish,
Ukraine fighters do we know on hand, bro?
the Klitschko's and Lomachenko.
Outside him,
Klitschko's, Lomachenko.
Isn't
There's another one that fought on the undercard this last weekend.
Butayev?
Butayev is Russian.
What was the other K he fought? Damn, I forgot his name already.
Hey, Jason Brown, you ain't had to bring that up though. I'm just saying, you ain't had to say that shit though. My man took some Hey, look, my man took some ass whippers, but goddamn it, I be damned if he had out a lot of them.
Shit, I ain't gonna
He took some ass whippers and some ass shots.
Well, Holyfield was old when he fought Tony, though. He was
Prove
old
it. Prove it.
He has failed tests, don't he?
Prove it.
He has failed tests.
No, all this came about when Lennox Lewis said, you know, he just was showing side by side photos of when Holyfield was a cruiserweight, and then when he fought Riddick Bowe, and then when he fought him. It's like,
man, Lennox Lewis grew, man. He grew, you know.
So,
I mean, he doesn't have to.
Lennox Lewis, the one who started them rumors talking about.
Hey man, them 80s, 90s athletes were on the juice, especially the 90s. They was in all sports.
I mean,
all of them. Some of our heroes were probably juiced the fuck up. For sure.
Man, shit. I just don't understand about Dillian White, man. He was crying for 1,000 days. He was AJ's bodyguard. He was all that. And then when he gets his opportunity, he just lays his head.
He was a sacrificial lamb. Hey, their entrances were lit, though. I can't even lie, man. Their entrances were lit.
Yeah, it was an event, bro. It was an event. It was a nice event. It was a nice event, man. I give him that. The UK know how to put on a show when it comes to this boxing shit. I can't.
Absolutely.
Y'all see Tyson Fury's fucking entrance, man? That shit was crazy, bro. Bro, I'm not even like the biggest Tyson Fury fan.
And the
But
fact that he does
Tyson Fury got my fuck.
fucking karaoke concert and got the whole stadium rocking there. And don't forget, he did it here in the U.S. He started out the same shit.
Yeah,
Everyone's
yeah,
singing that
he is that
Sweet
motherfucker.
Caroline, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's crazy. Dude got charisma, man. That's part of being a star. But
Yep.
I mean, I kind of hate to see him retire. I think he needs the Usyk AJ
Bro,
fight, and then he
I
can say
just think I
definitively
think
he beat
Fury I
everyone of his
think
era.
Fury is going to. I think Fury. I mean,
He'll
shit, I don't
stop
know, man.
AJ.
He
He'll
said
Yeah.
stop
he,
AJ.
he said he is going to vacate the belt, though, man.
Puto, what's going on, Puto?
Oh shit!
You got that
Oh,
obituary photo of Oscar Valdez going on, man?
Man, y'all gonna see, bro. Like literally, like
He got
y'all gonna see, bro. And bro, it's just easy money, man, for me. Like, unfortunately for my homie Q the God and like IB, man, I'm gonna feel bad. But for the rest of the other dudes, they're like literally don't know what the fuck they talk, don't know boxing. You know, I'm gonna laugh.
Yeah. Dylan White froze. The moment was too big. He got smoked. I mean, no, Dylan White was Dylan White.
That's who Dillian White is. He lost 3 times by upper.
If he can't rough you up, he ain't winning. Period. Yo, I gotta ask since you're here, man. What makes you think Valdez got that fight, man?
Hey, my guy Puto, he been on it, man. He's the only one I've heard really picking Valdez like that, man. So,
hey, real quick,
Experience, bro. Well, go ahead.
you do know you didn't add on the co-host of the women's show. You do know
I didn't know who that was.
what happened to your partner?
She's here somewhere. But yeah, go ahead.
Women going on shit. I know.
Yeah, they'll be on here in a second. I didn't know who it was. I saw like some doll me up something.
Hey,
Like I didn't
nigga,
know.
be good.
I didn't know who
brother
that
boxer.
was.
You gotta be good.
nigga, do you ever look at the flyers? That's her Instagram.
I didn't have a picture.
Man,
It didn't have a picture. I'm sorry. Come back.
Fucking DJ. What's up, fellas?
What's good, man?
Yo, what up?
Salute, bro.
What's on, man? Dude, wifey just made these salmon fish tacos.
That sounds nasty to the
She just
motherfucker.
made this special fucking coleslaw to go with them shits. Oh my goodness. I'm getting back on my weight loss journey, man. I'm looking like Mex out here and shit.
Oh,
But hold on, bro. I've been lost like a whole shirt size and pant size in like 2.5 months. I've been on my fastest shit. I'm getting it. Don't end up looking like DJ's ass from where you at now.
Oh, you DJ Swole. Yeah.
I'm gonna be DJ in the arm
in
wrestling
a bitch. Hold on, what you talking about?
over the top.
These women love me.
Hey, sometimes you got his ass
Dad
cracked,
bod,
so
women
that's-
like
Hey,
dad
I didn't
bod.
say they did it. I'll get all the leftovers. Don't trip, man. I'll be right there. Hey, that's my boy DJ right here. You know?
Hey, Oscar Valdez is getting his ass whipped.
Man, you better tell him.
Oh, man,
This is a natural.
Oscar Valdez, man.
I don't know about
Go
that,
ahead,
man.
go ahead, Pito. Go ahead, Pito.
Whooped, but whipped.
I think he'll get whooped too, but shit, I think he can make it an interesting fight.
I guarantee he's getting his ass whipped.
Oh man, I mean, I wish you
I
could
don't think
guarantee like a fighter's gonna beat a certain fighter. You know, it's you know, it's not how
I don't
boxing
think it's
works.
gonna be
Like
a
me, like
stoppage though.
Well, listen, man, listen. I'm not gonna shit on you for thinking Oscar Valdez is gonna win. I'm not gonna shit on you for that. I'm just letting you know, don't get your hopes all high, cause he getting his ass whipped.
I do think Shakur Stevenson going out boxing now.
I don't like me personally. Like my bet, I put money. I got like $1,000 on Valdez. But like Valdez,
bro.
Valdez gets paid regardless, right? Like if he loses, he wins. He's gonna get his money. Me, if he loses, I don't get shit. He wins, you know. I get a nice chunk of change, and I get to talk my shit. You know, it's just. But I mean, I've been watching boxing too long, bro.
Is it too late to take the bet off?
Nah. Well, I bought on the bookies. I only got like 300, and the rest is on like people on YouTube. But I don't expect them to pay, bro. I just gonna talk my shit.
You know, niggas ain't gonna pay online. You know,
I know.
People ain't gonna pay online.
I just kind of want to rub it in, you know. That's why I was like, you know, yeah, I'll bet it. Yeah.
Well, listen, man, I'm gonna let you know right now, big fella. That $300, the bookie done took that.
Yep.
He didn't
All
already
right,
spend.
bro. I mean,
What's on the undercard on that shit?
Nigga, we got friends of the program on there, man. Troy Isley on there. Keyshawn Davis is on the
Oh shit!
Nico Ali
Looking forward
Wash
to
is on the
Keyshawn.
card. Yeah, we got
Oh shit! I didn't even know. I had no idea who was on the undercard. That's cool.
That's why me and DJ is supposed to get rich, man, so we can go to both fights.
I'll be there this weekend.
Yo,
I got my
Dillian
tickets.
fight.
You going, Piro? You going?
Yeah, I'll be there, brother. Me and my wife.
Girl behind the mic, salute to you. Well, listen, I'm gonna be there too, man. You know what I mean?
Cool.
Damn.
I mean, like, how big of a fan are you, bro? Like, will you like fucking go crazy if he loses? You know, like for me, if Valdez loses, it's okay. I mean, it's just a fight. It's not, it's his career. I'm just trying to win some money.
Yeah.
I'll be sad. I'll be sad for you because Valdez is getting his ass whipped.
I mean, I'm not a Valdez like super fan. He's a good fighter. I mean, like this is like this guy like between like 122 and like 140. No, I would say 135. He's not even not even close to the best fighter. Navarrete. Like if Navarrete was fighting Shakur, oh man, I'd be worried for Shakur.
Hey, real quick though. The reason why I'm attached to Shakur Stevenson on peripheral, he was one of my first interviews that I did when I first started my YouTube channel.
Okay, all right.
That's cool, man.
I can live with that.
Yeah.
Did you try to interview Oscar Valdez?
Huh?
Yeah, have you ever tried to interview Oscar Valdez?
No.
He speaks English, by the way, and like perfect English.
Listen,
he's from Mexico, but he grew up.
I'll tell you this right now. Let me tell you guys this. It might sound racist, but I'm telling you,
It is.
It is for sure. You have to be a very, very special. Hey, I'm telling you. Listen, I'm being honest. Honest. You have to be a very, very special Mexican fighter for me to say, you know what? I'm a fan of yours. Now, Emmanuel Navarrete.
I was about to say that Kyle does nut hug Navarrete though. I'll give him that.
Hey, listen, Navarrete.
That's his nigga, bro.
That's my dog. Hey, listen, he can't speak a lick of English. I don't give a fuck. I'll find a translator to translate some shit. That nigga, man, Navarrete. I fucks with Navarrete.
No, he a bad motherfucker. Though. I ain't gonna.
Listen. I like watching the fight with him and the dude Shakur Stevenson beat the hell out of
Joet
Gonzalez. Right?
Yeah.
You kind of want Joet Gonzalez to win because it's like he was such a underdog. But that motherfucking Navarrete, man, that motherfucker was slanging. He was throwing leather, dog. But you gotta give Joet Gonzalez a lot of credit because I think he's gonna be a champion eventually.
He's won now. I think he won a belt not too long ago.
Nah, he got his ass whipped. Navarrete beat the shit out of him for that belt.
No. The fight after that, he fought for I think the title that Shakur
he just had
vacated.
a fight though, right?
Yeah, he just had a fight. He won. Yeah, Joet Gonzalez. Yeah, he just won.
Man,
he won the title that Shakur had.
I like that guy. He's cool. Navarrete is different. And the thing I like about Navarrete, man, is that motherfucker is just a dog. You know what I mean? He a dog. I like him. Oscar Valdez. The thing about that guy, man, that I don't like is he's gotten saved a few times.
Yep.
I mean, I can't disagree with you. I can't agree with you, but I mean, like,
you can't or you can.
No, I mean, I can agree with you, and I can't. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know when he got saved. I mean, my point being, even like if I agree with you, yeah, he got saved. But at the end of the day, like that fight's over with. We got like me personally. I just concentrate on the fight that he's having.
Why? What makes you like Oscar Valdez so much?
Only in this fight, because I'm not, like I was saying, I'm not a Valdez fan. Like fucking Navarrete fights him. I think he knocks him out. It's the matchup, bro.
Why in this fight though?
Because Shakur, like literally, like Shakur, I see everything like that everybody sees. I'm a Shakur fan. I like him. I hope he does well. It's just like literally like against this type of fighter, he has zero experience against. Like Nakatilio, sort of, kind of is just, but Nakatilio was literally following Shakur around the whole ring, and he just got his ass kicked. Like he couldn't cut off the ring properly. Like he couldn't throw a proper jab. I mean, he was like literally kind of like if I got in there and fought Shakur, like I don't know what I'm doing. Whoop my ass, So like, and then still Shakur like couldn't get him out, and not just saying because like he was scared of his power. I mean, I think you can kind of make the assumption that he just doesn't like to get hit, but who does? But the thing is that like literally like he didn't try to capitalize on a fighter that was literally shouldn't even been in the ring with Shakur. So that's telling to me.
Let me tell you something. Power changes a lot of shit. You know,
and
power can change your career, man. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful with that. We got to be careful how we just, because power, you could be a non-skilled motherfucker. If you got some power, you lay hands on somebody.
Deontay Wilder, he ain't got no skills. But...
Hey, watch it. Easy.
Hey,
easy.
brother,
but he's got skills. He's got skills.
Easy. Relax.
Hey, don't talk about the savior, man. Don't talk about the savior.
You just don't know what you're looking at, you know. But Deontay got skills.
Hey, Piro, I got a question. Is Valdez being tested? Is it VADA testing this right?
The VADA testing. I haven't checked BoxRec, but all the VADA results are on. I mean, all the you can check real easy on BoxRec. It has it right there.
So it's not VADA testing for this fight.
No, it'll say VADA testing. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You don't have.
Bro, I've been saying fuck VADA though.
What does the UFC use?
USADA.
That's who boxing needs.
That's exactly.
You're right.
I kind of agree. USADA doesn't even boxing.
No, VADA's never popped nobody for no big fight in Vegas. They are Vegas. They're the Vegas athletics. Like not gonna fucking pop their own fight.
Yeah, we talked about that before.
Like USADA done pop some big ass UFC fights. Like nope, don't give a fuck. Ain't happening.
They popped
like
John Jones.
But peep this, fellas. So you know Valdez popped. You know he was VADA tested and he popped, right?
Yeah, eventually. That's why I asked the question. Yep.
Yeah, he was allowed to fight because of the USADA rules. Arizona chose to use, like in Arizona, I guess in the Indian reservations, they use the USADA like rules of competition. So yeah, so they used VADA for the testing and he popped. Oh, for the substance that he popped for under the USADA rules, you can use them out of competition. Within I forget. So don't quote me.
I thought he said
I forget.
tea.
Maybe within a month between a fight. No, that's what he said. You know, and I actually saw one where he said that, you know, I took this substance, but if you read the rules under USADA rules, I can use it as long as it's not a month between the fight.
Herbal tea that he drunk though.
No, he said it was herbal tea, but then I heard on an interview that herbal tea apparently had that substance in it.
Man, that motherfucker.
I
you get what I'm saying?
I ain't buying that.
I'm not saying to buy it or take it. Like literally, if you think he's on steroids for this fight, if you guys know Shakur, I would suggest you tell him to pull out because he could get hurt. Like, right?
That's a fact.
That is facts, though. I can't disagree.
Or Shakur may think he's a badass enough where it doesn't matter what the fuck you want. He's still gonna beat your ass. Like that's another problem fighters have. They think it don't matter. And
it matters. But at the end of the day, it matters, you know? It matters.
Yeah. It definitely matters when you get punched in the fucking face. Like, hell yeah. But no, they definitely use USADA, and they need to make sure it's blood, urine, random, and out of competition. Like with the UFC, if you are under contract with them, then the whole fucking year you're getting tested, whether you're fighting or not, whether you're injured or not. You're getting tested randomly throughout the whole year.
Yeah.
You don't have an off season. I'm not training right now. I don't have a contract for a fight. So, you're in the program. You're in the program. That's it. Or you're not on the roster. I think that's how boxing needs to do it too. And UFC, MMA.
But remember, you can use phentermine though. You can use phentermine as long as it's not within certain amount within the fight.
Yeah, I mean, all the testing agencies have their loopholes and shit, what you can use that other people can't, and different commissions allow certain things and shit too, which is like, I mean, I guess there's an argument with the whole Conte shit, right? I see that's like a hot topic right now. It's like not to trust the guy, but if he was a professional on the shit, then he's probably a professional on how to avoid the shit too. Like now, if he's using his powers for good now, then I mean, he still got the powers of knowing, because that motherfucker was so up like ahead of his time with shit. That's why Barry Bonds never popped dirty until later, until they checked his old piss, because at the time it wasn't illegal in MLB to have what Bonds had in his system. It wasn't until 5-6 years later it was illegal, and then they come back like, oh, you're using that shit. But he was ahead of his time. So I don't know, man. They need to just be, no extra shit in your system at all unless it came from food, period. Like, because there's always going to be scientists trying to figure out the next shit to stay one step ahead of the testers. So everyone using some type of weird shit.
Yeah,
Something.
I
They
think
all got
everybody,
shakes.
on something.
And then you got to believe that Victor Conte is actually like, legit now. Like I don't know him, but I trust.
Yo, I don't like that.
Somebody I don't know, I don't trust. So if I was me boxing, that's just somebody I want to stay away from.
Yeah, Victor Conte was a bad person. He got put in jail.
I wouldn't call him a bad person, but he
got put in
broke
jail,
the law.
man.
He broke the law. Trust me. I broke
He
the law
did break
too
the law.
a bunch of times when I was a kid. I wasn't a bad person though.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, the fight's what 6 days away, man. I've been talking a lot of shit, man. Bro. I'm gonna eat my crow or I'm gonna talk my shit, bro. So
yeah, I just kind of
get your crow ready. Get your crow ready.
I really didn't care too much for the Dillian White Tyson Fury fight. I just didn't care. I couldn't bring myself to care. Now people were sending me the highlights of Dillian White getting iced, but at the end of the day, I really didn't care, man.
Bro, he was a sacrificial lamb. Why y'all don't realize it? He was a sacrificial lamb, man. Y'all, everybody knew Dillian was. He was the bodyguard for AJ. He was a sacrificial lamb. Eddie Hearn fucked him over. Eddie Hearn won no parts of this fight, bro. I thought Dillian White was Eddie Hearn's main man, bro. That's what I thought.
All right, we're about to completely switch it up now because Meg's hinted on the subject earlier, and I kind of want to get into it. What's up, Lacey?
Hey, what's up?
How you doing? You all right? I'm glad you stayed up.
Yeah,
Lacey,
it's
nice to meet you. I've heard so many great things about you.
Thank you. It's nice to meet you too. Everybody else here.
All right, so we're gonna get into this real fast. Music. How important is it? How does music define relationships in your life?
What type of relationships?
Romantic ones. Is it as far as like when you're in love with somebody, is it a go-to song that you listen to when you think about the person? And if there's a breakup, what are the songs that you listen to?
I definitely think when the emotions are high, music is really important. It kind of keeps you grounded. For me, it does. I mean, not everybody's like that. But romantic, it just depends. I'm a music lover. DJ knows. I put him onto many of artists and many songs.
Indeed.
I'm a music type of chick, but it just really depends on my mood. I like a lot of dark stuff, so sometimes that's not romantic. So it just kind of depends on the situation.
Wait a minute, hold up. I ain't never heard something like that.
Yeah, I'm into one of my favorite artists is The Weeknd, and he makes a lot of dark music.
Yeah. You know who Yeah, you probably don't listen to type of music that we listen to, man.
What do you listen to? I listen to everything.
Do you listen to rap music?
Yeah.
Trap music?
Yeah.
My man. What are you, brother Boxing Talk? What are you doing, man?
No,
Kyle, you know better, Kyle. You know better, Kyle.
I'm talking about hood music, bro, like trap music, bro.
You gotta be good, brother Boxer. Be good tonight, man.
Hey, brother Boxing Talk, man. You gotta relax.
Hey, Hey, give him some melatonin gummies.
She can handle it.
I know she can handle it. I don't want her to have to handle
it. Come on, man. I love my trap music now, bro. I love Gucci, man.
But what year? What year are we talking about?
We talking about love songs. We bring out Gucci.
Let me say this real quick. This is the problem with you dudes, man. Y'all don't even understand how to get feminine energy and let it live within your presence. You motherfuckers always gotta do some extra shit. Just sit back and listen to the lady. Let her express herself.
Okay, I'll go on mute
right now.
Nah,
All
it's
right.
good. I mean, he's good. I listen to
He ain't
Gucci,
good though. Go
but
ahead.
we gotta talk about what year are you listening to of Gucci? Like that's the whole catch 22. So
I've never heard a Gucci Man song in my life, man.
I'm pretty young. So I'm pretty young, so I like the new Gucci Man. You hold on,
um
wait a minute, positive. You
mm,
never heard a Gucci Man song?
Dude,
Hold on, how could you? Come on, man. I don't
do
believe
you know
that,
how?
He's a
Dude,
revive.
you know how old I am.
man. I don't know.
Okay, brother Box. Have you ever heard a Pharoah Monch song?
No, man.
See,
No,
There you go,
I'm
positive.
like
I'm down with that.
like
with
I've
two
never
different
heard of
eras,
these
man.
artists, man.
Yeah, be two different eras.
Hey, can I ask, since we on the topic of love songs? What to the I didn't get the name, so to the lady on the panel, what R&B artists do you listen to, like newer R&B? Oh, that.
um I listen to a lot of her.
Oh, she's dope.
Um I listen to a lot of indie artists too. So probably artists y'all have never even heard of.
Oh no, I've
Um
try me.
Yeah, try me.
um like I listen to Meta. Have you heard of her?
No,
I ain't heard
Um
that.
I
I
haven't heard of her.
listen, but you know what? I like a lot of guys in R&B right now. So a lot of men in R&B are doing really good, like Giveon. Um,
you like Jacquez?
is he really a
Did
R&B
he fall off?
artist?
Did he fall off?
I think
Did he
he
fall off? 'Cause
did.
I didn't knock him off. Did he fall off organically?
I feel like he
God is
did.
good. God is good on a Sunday night. God is so good on a Sunday night like this.
Yeah. How do you pronounce your name? I don't want to get it wrong.
Um, well, I have my name on here as Lisi, but my
Okay,
real
Lisa.
name
Okay,
is Elise.
okay,
So
okay. Do you listen to like any 80s R&B type stuff like that?
80s.
Yeah.
DJ,
More
you
like
hella
90s.
Oh, okay,
That's
okay. All right,
hilarious.
okay. My bad. Okay, my bad.
More like 90s. I'm a 90s baby, so I'm
Okay,
not
okay.
really
My bad.
listening to anything in the 80s to be honest.
Okay. So you said you listen to a lot of indie artists. Do you like I don't know if you've heard of them, but Hiatus Coyote. They're like a indie R&B funk band.
I've heard a couple of their songs, but I haven't like really listened to them a lot. I've heard them like through other people.
Oh,
But
okay.
so like I'm trying to so I've been listening to a lot of Lucky Day lately,
Oh,
actually.
he's dope. He's dope. Yes, he's dope.
Um and Kiana Lede, or I don't know how you say her name. Um, but I listen to a lot of alternative stuff. So like
Mm.
there's this artist called Sitpo. He makes like alternative music, but he's a black dude
How,
and he
how do you
makes it really good.
how do you
It's
spell that?
called Sipho, so Sipho.
Mm.
Okay, because I'm writing these down. 'Cause I've never heard of them, so I want to check them out myself.
Um, but yeah,
You
I
would say
just
like
listen to whatever,
Sir
really. I listen to Sir.
or Smino?
I actually like his brother better, which is
I
And
fucking
Big
don't know
Smoke,
rapper.
what artists y'all even talking about, man. I apologize. I don't know these people.
or
I'm not
Alina
too into
Baraz,
Cena. Yeah, I like
Georgia
her a
Smith.
lot. Yeah, y'all need to check out Meta, or I think that's how you pronounce her name. Meta.
How you spell that?
It's Maeta.
Yo, do y'all I
And
got
then
a
Sid.
question
Y'all
too.
don't listen to Sid?
Oh yes, I love Sid and the internet. Yes,
Yeah.
I love Sid.
We
That
back.
song Fast Car. I had it on repeat for like a week straight when it first dropped.
I do. I mean, I like R&B music, man. I like the newer version, or I like the old school stuff too, like Usher
I
and stuff. I like
mean,
Usher, man.
I'm a 90s baby, so I love old school
Oh
R&B.
man, shit, man.
Hey, Alicia, let me put you on. Let me tell you how to discover new artists. Now, this is what I've always done. I started doing this recently. There's a site called Last.fm. So if you go there and you type in your favorite artist, they'll refer you to like 20 other artists like your artist that you've probably never heard of. Then you take one of those artists and you do it again, and they'll keep referring you to 20 more artists you've never heard of. And but within an hour, you've got about 30, 40 different artists that you've never heard of, new artists that you can check out their music.
Oh, I've never even heard of that. I do it the old way. I didn't even know there was a website for that. I just
Yeah.
when I find people, I just dive in and listen to them, and if they got something good to say, then I'll keep listening.
But the UK though, they're taking over, man, because I love Leanne LaHavis, man. I love her music. I love that.
Oh,
Man, I
that's
don't even
baby.
listen to none of that stuff, bro. Like I'm more of like
Oh, we know you listen to Gucci Man for love songs.
I mean, but
Hey,
I mean, let's talk about. I mean, rap is there's some rap like that's out there that's really good. So, Pusha T's album was good to me
Oh,
that just
yeah.
dropped. Uh, I actually listened to 42 Doug and ETSG's joint album, and that was all right.
I don't even know those guys are.
That was kind of lackluster to me. I thought it was gonna be harder. You fuck with
Yeah,
Griselda?
no, I did listen to Big Crit's new album. That was good to
Ooh,
me.
yeah, it was good. That
Um,
was good. That was good. But
I
where
like.
Kyle go?
okay.
I got Kyle. Guess what, man? She's the one who put me on Wale, bro. Way back
Oh
then.
man, I thought you was
Nah,
cool. Fuck, man.
Way
We
back
was
then.
I
vibing.
She
You
like
put
got
me on
reaction to
Wale.
that,
She put me
DJ?
on Wale,
I
bro.
like Wale. I like Wale when he first came out. I didn't
What's
like him like
wrong with Wale?
when he
Like
first came out.
he's
He was dope. He was
What's right
underground. He
with
was dope.
Wale?
But the
oh
new
my
Where's
stuff, I can't
Kyle?
get with the
gosh.
new stuff,
Hey,
man.
Kyle gonna come on with a cape right now. Watch out.
Yeah, you gotta Lisa,
Nah.
you got a friend forever in Kyle because he's like the
Oh yeah,
biggest Wale nut hugger that you've ever met in your
yeah. He got a
lifetime.
Wale tattoo above his nipple on his heart.
Oh, that's a bit extreme.
Wale isn't bad though. He's not a bad artist though. He's not bad.
He's
Oh, he's
not.
Nah,
not
He's
he's
a
not
good.
a
real
bad
artist.
artist. Once he
I
stops
feel
crying
really
about
old.
him not getting the recognition that he deserves, he'll be all right.
Well,
Which
I
means he
mean,
never will.
oh, it's real though. I mean, who else had a good album this year?
Oh,
Roddy Rich. Roddy Rich had a good project.
the Snoop
I
Dogg's
Wow.
don't
album
like
was
that
I
good.
shit.
strongly disagree. I
I
thought
did
that
not
shit
like
was
that shit. Oh,
trash.
Live Life Fast. That was a good project. I
That was
thought
talking about the
it
album
was
that just
better.
dropped in December.
It was better than Young Blues, and it was better than
what?
Gunna's.
I
Yeah,
mean, but
Gunna's
Gunna's
was
just
Gunna,
trash
had
too.
some.
but Gunna trash though. So
I know,
Yeah.
but that's who's in his class, so that's how you have to compare him. You got to compare him to artists
no,
like him
I don't
and
compare them
his
to his
age
peers. I
range.
compare project by project. That and those were trash projects,
Yeah, I disagree with
respectfully.
you, but all right. I mean, and then there's some girls out
What are your
here.
3 albums so far the year of 2022? Since we're only about 4 months in.
Hmm. I definitely like Candy Drip by Lucky Day.
Oh yeah.
That's one of my go-tos.
Uh-huh.
Who else had a good project? Is it Khalid or Khaled or whatever his name
Oh
is?
yeah.
Scenic Route Drive or whatever that thing was. That project that was good. And I like Sipho. It's a really different project. So those are my top three so far.
I'm gonna check that artist out because
I
it's like
kind of
you
disagree, like
mentioned
with
that stuff
Gunna
for
being
sure.
trash. I kind of disagree with that though.
Well,
Yeah, that
I'm not
Pusha
that's
T
okay.
surprised.
Snoop got hard, man.
But you're the person that likes like the clone Gucci. You don't even like the new Gucci. I mean the old
The
Gucci.
She called him the
So
clone Gucci.
I
clone,
mean,
damn.
Kyle
Oh
snuck
No,
back
man.
in.
man,
Like I like Young
no.
Thug. I'm like 20, man. I grew
Oh,
up on Young Thug. That Young Thug is my
Lisa,
guy.
he like 21. He still got shit
oh,
between his
okay.
ears. So
But
Like
I
I
will
like
say
21
this.
Savage.
You're 20. You're
He
20
still,
as well.
he still got the umbilical cord wrapped around his fucking neck.
hey, Carl, I got permission or no? I don't want fucking monetization.
Man, close your fucking camera, man. I'm trying to get this money, man. You over here tripping.
But I will
facts.
say this. Gucci, he's had some good moments recently. So I'll give you that.
He
I'll give
did
you
this
that.
Young Boy though.
Yeah, that
And
publicity
then
stunt was smacking. That
Yeah,
shit was
that
hard.
publicity stuff. All right.
who is it? Young Thug. He had a great project last year. So I mean, hey, he's winning
Yo,
too.
I got a question though. Kendrick Lamar is coming back. He is one of my favorite artists. How y'all feel about Kendrick coming back?
I really
He
don't
all
give a shit.
Hey, hey, hey,
His
Yeah.
album better
can I
slap.
say
Y'all
something real fast?
disrespectful.
Yeah.
Can I say something real fast, man?
Yeah.
Oh, me and DJ finna kick everybody off. And we gonna talk to the lady. Cause you niggas is acting goofy right now.
She got good energy, man. She's a good person.
Did y'all see the caption? I mean the title of this video?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Yeah, I'm laid back,
Yeah,
man.
most
I'm letting them talk, man.
All positive network, you don't even count, brother. I'm talking to one person in particular. I was trying to group y'all in. I was trying to group y'all. I wanted to group y'all in so he didn't feel. Don't do it like that, DJ. Don't lay back here, cuz. Hey.
Don't put me out there like that. I don't know what
Okay,
you're
y'all
talking
know who else had a good project this year? Like Corday. He had a good project.
Yeah. But I feel like Baby King is kind of like underrated, man. That Family Ties, bro. Join go hard.
I don't know how I feel about him yet. The jury's still out on him. You know,
Out on
he's
who
too
now?
new. Baby King.
You wanna know who that is, DJ?
He's a rapper or singer.
He made Family Ties.
Yeah,
That
he's a
song Family
rapper.
Ties. Him and Kendrick Lamar.
You know who I really can't put my finger on, man, but I listen to all his music, but he be talking all types of shit. That damn Brent Fires, man. I really can't.
He's fired.
I really can't put my finger on what type of box I want to put him into yet. There's somebody else Lisa put me on. That Blast dude, he's all right.
Oh,
West
Blast is
Coast.
good. He just dropped a project Friday.
I need Black to drop another project.
I'm not into him like that no more.
Okay.
I don't know what it is. I feel like sometimes when you make something too good, you should just let it. You should just leave it there.
Yeah, sometimes that can be a curse when your album is too good. It's like Usher. Usher has been chasing Confessions ever since he put it out. And
I will
he can't
disagree with
replicate it.
that, but okay.
No, I'm saying he's put out good music. But I'm just saying, but he never reached that Confession status again since 2004. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, man.
Brother Boxing, you was just born, man. Calm down.
Hey, Lisa.
Man, I was like 2 years old when that song came out, man.
Jesus Christ. All right, yeah. So yeah.
Okay, let's we're gonna mute him for a little bit. Check this out, please. Give me your favorite Usher album.
That's a good one.
I don't have one.
It wasn't
I feel like it's Confession. Okay, whatever the album is that Superstar is on, I think that's Confessions, isn't it?
I'm an 8701 kind of guy myself.
Yeah,
go ahead.
701 was
dope. Yeah.
The only Usher album I like,
My Way
was dope.
My Way was dope, bro. My Way was, oh my goodness.
Or yeah, I'm sorry. Actually, it was 8701 for me. I just realized because my song is on there. You Don't Have to Call.
Oh man, it was a dope song.
It's okay, girl.
Because I'm gonna be all right
right there.
We're gonna.
If I wanted, I could take you from your man. That was my shit on 87.
With my eyes closed, I can have you eating at the palm of my hand, and all your little friends too.
Lisa, you remind me of a girl I once knew.
Oh, really?
Man, oh man. You know, my song, you know what I mean? I got my heart broken.
Confessions has I don't know.
Shout out to Gabby, one of my first heartbreaks in my life. Can you tell me why you want to leave?
It's just funny how, you know, I know I'm like probably going off on a ledge here, but how men, y'all remember y'all's first heartbreak very vividly.
Oh, we're emotional wrecks. That's why.
Lisa, let's not go down this rabbit hole.
Yeah, don't do that.
Let's not do this.
Let's talk about
Get the ice cream ready.
Let's not do this.
No.
Like y'all remember it. I don't even remember my first heartbreak, I guess. But like y'all remember it very vividly.
But that's why men are dogs. You see, because y'all done broke so many hearts. Y'all don't give a fuck. See, men, you know, we've been mistreated, misused, misguided. I mean, all of the misses you can be missed, we've been missed with. You know.
I can agree with that, but I can't relate to that.
We see.
I can't relate, but I'm just saying, like, I might remember like the after effects of my first heartbreak, but y'all like remember like everything about it.
Oh man, because
Like y'all can
I mean,
describe it, like the day, what that person was wearing, how you felt at, like y'all know all the details. I
girl
don't
I
behind the
know
feel
mic,
any.
you
I
can
feel
go, you can
attacked.
join the
I feel
panel.
attacked.
Girl behind the mic, you can join the panel. We'll kick one of these dudes off, just for you. DJ, you stupid.
No. Shout out to my guy Pito. My guy Pito came for the boxing talk, man. He's cool. He's a cool guy, man. Pito, we'll get back to the boxing tomorrow, man. But today we gonna let this one ride. Yeah, girl behind the mic joined the panel, but everything else was downhill from there.
Dang.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, I remember I told y'all about my first heartbreak.
That
Yes,
bitch was
that's
dirty.
hard to forget.
Nah, she was a fucking slut bucket. She deserves every bad thing in life that happened to her and only her. You know what I'm saying?
Come
Yeah,
on,
but
Cal.
I broke some
Yeah,
hearts after
fuck that
that. I
bitch.
broke some hearts after that myself. So
Well, I
you
mean, you didn't have no choice, DJ. You were hurt. Hurt people hurt people.
Is
Yeah,
that the excuse
yeah,
y'all
yeah,
make?
yeah.
Hey,
But we gotta remain positive though, man. We gotta remain
hey,
positive
speaking
in the
of that,
situation.
that is a great song by Claudia Sabrino. If y'all need to check that out, called "Hurt People." That's just fire.
Oh yeah, I know her. She's dope. I
Oh,
know
that
her.
is a good
And
song.
let me tell you, man. Shout out to Adele, man.
mm,
Oh, that's
She,
Oh
baby.
no, Cal, I can't do that, Cal.
and don't all
That's
know me,
baby.
dude. Listen to what I'm telling you. Because matter of fact, I'll get a strike right now. I'll demonetize this whole live to play one and only.
No, Adele is good. I just don't like the fact that Adele keeps releasing the same single every few years, the same song
Yeah, it's
over and
like she
over.
had like a one good single, and then like she has one good album, and then like she goes away for a while, and she comes right back. I feel
No,
like
I'm saying she replicates the same
she's really not
single.
consistent, man.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
she is.
Oh,
no,
she's consistent.
I'm not gonna listen to this.
if you
I'm not.
followed
I'm not.
Adele's career, right, listen to her really listen to her work. She's talking about her life at 19. She's talking
Mhm.
about her life at 21. So her albums don't sound the same because her life at 21 ain't gonna be the same at 30. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm a huge Adele stan. I love Adele,
Oh
man.
man,
Send
no, she's dope.
send my
I don't have a
love to
problem
your
with
new
Adele.
lover.
Shout out to Rich Paul for locking it down.
Facts. It ain't official. He ain't got her pregnant yet. What you mean?
Listen, normally I don't. I want my brothers to stay with the sisters and the sisters stay with the brothers. But
Nah,
every now
fuck
and
that.
again,
I was standing on top of furniture clapping for Nick Cannon when he got Mariah Carey pregnant.
Mariah Carey's black.
Fuck
I
you
wanted to
mean?
fight him for that shit.
Shut the fuck up, man. She wasn't gonna do shit.
But now it
Hey,
doesn't even matter
hey,
because he
Mariah
has
Carey
like
helped me
10
get through
kids.
puberty, bro.
What
Oh,
you
you
say?
got
What you say, Lisa?
Now it doesn't even matter because he has like 10 kids now. So
Yeah, now he on some other shit, but
He on some
no,
DMX shit, man.
yeah, Nick
Hey,
Furby.
as a matter of fact, let me do this, man. Okay, because what do y'all think for this? I'm gonna show y'all the worst heartbreaking song ever, but give me y'all's. What's your heart, Lisa? Let me start with you because you the lady with the woman with the most sense on this panel. You know the only woman on this panel besides Brother Boxer
oh,
Talk.
please don't gas her up. Oh my God,
right,
All gas, no brakes. My
God,
good
no,
friend.
please don't. You don't
right.
understand. Don't
You
gas
saw that.
her up.
You saw that picture. Lisa, let me tell you. Let me ask you this. The hardest heartbreak song ever. What would you pick?
Um. Okay. So,
PSB. Hey, Central.
all
Hey,
right, I
listen.
got it right here.
He
It's
can
Have
he
y'all
can come on
ever
anytime.
listened to Now? Have you ever listened to Now?
Come on, Nail, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nao.
yeah, and yeah,
She
Nail.
has a really sad song, but it's a really powerful song. It's called Orbit.
Mm-hmm.
That is probably one of the only songs that can make me super emotional, but it's a great song. Y'all should listen to it.
Okay. Hey, Prio, is that how you say his name?
Puro so centro.
Come back anytime. And we gotta link up when I come to. Oh shit, man. We got to link up when I go to Vegas. Shout out to Girl Behind the Mic, man. I appreciate you for coming on and being a part of this beautiful panel. It's gonna be a couple more ladies coming on, and a couple of these guys want to leave.
Yeah,
And,
I'm about ready to get off, man. I gotta finish.
Yeah,
this paper.
I
I'm gonna get
wasn't
off in a
talking
minute,
about
too.
you, Positive Network.
No, I gotta finish this paper though, man. I gotta finish this paper.
All right, well, give your final thought. Give your final words, so we can, you know.
Oh, me, man, it's probably gotta be by Jagged Edge, man. It's like one of the best heartbreak songs, man. I think that's pretty dope, man. You know, if you really listen to these songs, some of these guys saying, some of the stuff these guys are saying is like trifling. it's like some of these R&B songs, man. But yeah, it's probably that one.
Okay. All right, man. Hey, man, we always enjoy you coming through here, man. Come by anytime.
Yeah, man. Peace and blessings, everybody. Remember, stay positive.
My man.
All right, bro. Take it easy. You got this nut out here. Shout out to you, man. Hope you enjoyed your trip, bro. Hope you enjoyed your trip, man.
Absolutely. So let me, because I want to pull up these songs. I'm gonna show y'all the worst heartbreak song of all time.
Aaron Hall, I miss you.
All right, so I'm gonna go there too. I'm gonna go there.
I got something for you.
Girl behind the mic, what's going on? How you feeling?
Feeling good. Shout out to the fellas. Shout out to the queen on the panel. Shout out to the chat. I'm feeling good. How y'all feeling?
I'm feeling good also.
You're doing good.
I'm feeling good.
Now this song right here, cuz I'm gonna have to preach this to y'all so y'all can understand the breakdowns. Hey, man.
Oh my goodness.
You know, I might have to put the camera on for this here. I may have to put my camera on just so y'all can feel the power in which I'm about to speak at this. Now, y'all come up with y'all song. So you said I miss you, DJ. That's yours. Girl behind the mic. What's the worst heartbreak song of all time?
Mary J. Blige. No more pain, no more drama.
Okay.
Always played that every time I experience pain and heartache.
Okay, we're gonna give you that one. Mex.
Fuck. It's between two and I can't decide. I'm gonna go Devin the Dude just because.
We're gonna get to that in a minute. Brother Boxing Talk, give us some good shit.
I'm not sure, man. I don't listen to heartbreak music like that, man.
All right, that says everything. Anyway, all right.
No,
this song is by Script. You know what I mean? If I can get these damn ads to like go away, that would do me. That would do me right.
Excuse me.
All right, so listen. This is called Break Even. So hold on. Let me see. Oh, somebody just had it on. Is that Nick?
It's me.
Nick.
It's me.
Now we got a panel. God damn it! Now it's a panel.
Who
Now
all
it's a
in
panel.
here? Let me
The
see.
ladies are in full effect right now. All right, so let me read this off to y'all, though, man. I'm still alive, but I'm barely breathing. This is the part right here. This is the most significant part of the whole song. Look at this shit. Just praying to a God that I don't believe in. Now, she hurt this man so bad, he started believing in a whole nother God. The man didn't even believe in God. She hurt this man so bad, he started praying to a God he didn't even believe in. Because I got time while she got freedom. Because when a heart break, it don't break even. Her best days will be some of my worst. She finally met a man that's going to put her first. While I'm wide awake, she has no trouble sleeping. Because when her heart breaks, no, it don't break even. What am I supposed to do when the best part of me was always you? And what am I supposed to say when I'm all choked up and you're okay? Girl, I'm falling to pieces out here in these streets. You know what I mean? I'm falling to pieces. Then he says, they say that bad things happen for a reason, but no wise words gonna stop this bleeding. Cause she moved on. Let me see where I'm at. Oh, cause she moved on, and I'm still grieving. And when the heart breaks, it don't break even. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. What am I gonna do when the best part of me was always you? What am I supposed to say when I'm all choked up and you're okay? That boy, he falling to pieces out here in these streets, man. Let me get to this last verse, man. She said, "You got his heart in mine, and none of the pain." God damn. You took the suitcase, I took the blame. Now I'm trying to make sense of what little remains, all because you left me with no love. No love to my name. See, that makes him, he gonna be a dog for the rest of his life. You know what I'm saying? He has to embrace being a player from now on. If she done broke his heart so bad, he done went to the Lord.
I have a question. So did she break his heart after he fucked up?
I believe I believe she hurt him and she left him. Cold.
But
See,
she hurt him after the fact that he hurt her, right?
no. He just said she ain't got no trouble sleeping.
No, go all the way up though. She don't have trouble sleeping now because he didn't treat
Yeah,
her right
yeah,
at first.
yeah. He said she finally got a man that puts her first, so he knew he did not.
Yeah, so which comes to my next
Somebody asked you
question.
all that, Max. What's wrong with you, man?
That
Shit.
thank you. So why do men always realize they fuck up after they fuck up and it's too late?
I mean, do
You
you
coming with some
always
shit tonight, huh,
realize you
Nick?
make? Hold on,
Oh,
hold on. All right,
Nick coming
let's
with
get
this
into
shit,
it.
huh?
Let's get into it.
Well, hell
Okay,
yeah,
do you
then.
always know you making a mistake before you make it?
Listen, it's
Yeah.
easy to play Monday. Hey, it's easy to play Monday. Monday quarterback. Monday morning quarterback. It's easy to play that shit. I done already seen everything that already happened. Hindsight is 20/20 for a reason. Let me tell you this. Sometimes women don't even let you know they're gonna leave. They just leave.
They're tired, emotionally drained after taking so much. Now it's just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go.
In the words of the great philosopher Timberland, say something, baby. Say something, baby. I just need you to say something,
No,
baby.
some women do say stuff. They say stuff, but they get
Nah.
tired of saying stuff and stuff is not getting fixed. So they already mentally leave before they just physically leave. And that's
Exactly.
Ooh,
the
it
point
sounds
y'all don't
personal.
catch.
That's what I was gonna say.
All I'm saying is, go ahead, Mike. I'm
No,
sorry.
I was gonna say she's right. Exactly. Most women, I know myself, we say things over and over and over, and then what do some men say? We're
They
nagging.
don't listen, yeah.
Yeah, we're nagging. You said that, or you just don't listen. And then when we pack up and leave, it's like I didn't see it coming. But no,
Yeah.
it's been the same song.
Men be like, I ain't about to deal with this shit tonight, but I'm literally telling you. The shit you don't want to deal with is the shit why I'm leaving. And you're feeling all these feelings you feeling when I'm gone.
Well, you know what? Let me tell you something, Nick. Because you rolling up here with this energy and everything else. I mean, let me tell you something.
I got a little bit of energy. I was
I
just
see.
listening. I was just listening to the song and I just caught on a little bit.
Nah. You always trying to catch on to some shit. But all I'm saying is that she made that nigga believe in God. That's all. That's what I'm
How
saying.
much did he make her bleed previously before though?
He didn't hurt her that bad. She hurt him.
We
Yep.
hurt. Y'all just be pussies about stuff.
Wow.
But women, see, this the problem, bro. Like I feel like
Oh
women
shit! You
can't
done
take
got
no
this
blame.
motherfucker started.
I feel like women don't want to take no blame in the part. Also,
Ooh, I agree.
Well,
Well,
women are always victims.
yeah, women are always victims, man.
we're not always victims. I just feel like women will tell a man, as a man will tell a woman. I feel like a man will tell a woman, I'm unsatisfied in these areas. 9 times out of 10, she fixes it. And then when the
Hell
woman go
no!
ahead,
Hell no, all
eight
women
times
can't
out
do
of
that.
10,
Or the
9 times
court.
out of 10,
Come on, stop, Nick.
when a woman, listen, when a woman go ahead and tell a man, like, oh, I have issues with all of this, it's like, man, I'm not about to deal with this shit. Or y'all be getting hella mad, hella defensive. Y'all never really actually fix it. Or if y'all do, y'all fix it for in the moment. We'll put up with hella shit. And then when we leave, it's like, oh,
But
she
women do the
wasn't
same thing
nothing.
as
She did
men.
all this shit.
Hey,
Women do
DJ.
the same thing, man. They
La,
cheat
la,
just like
la,
men do.
la, oh,
I feel like a lot of cute women don't fix nothing because they know they could just get a new dude that's not gonna want them to fix nothing.
True and not
So
true. I kind of think I'm a cute woman. Sorry, y'all. I know everybody don't think that, but I do. But I just feel like when you love somebody, whether you cute or not, you try. And then after a while, you go give somebody else attention that wants your cute ass.
yeah,
But
you
you're
got
trying
12 replacements
first.
in your inbox. We got to work for ours.
Yeah, but I'm not replying to the 12. You're making me reply because you're not doing the shit you're supposed to be doing.
I'm trying. I cook dinner every night. I take care of
oh,
kids.
want a
I
woman
do everything around here.
Now they upside
But then on the
down.
other hand, you could be getting all of our attention and other areas start lacking in our life, and then you'll leave us because we have no ambition, stuff like that. You don't want to do anything, but yet we spent all our time and put all our time and energy into you, and women will leave you for that reason. So it's kind of
That is
like
true.
it's kind
It's
of
a
like a
balance.
double-edged sword with that, though.
I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna tell you what a wise man once told Kyle Davis. As it pertains to that aspect of your life, he said, "You never."
Mark, I wasn't gonna say it. I'm glad you did though. Women do be picking them nits sometime though. Ain't that right, Lisa?
Don't try to put me into this, but let me say this. All I can say to that is if it's so much friction in your relationship, are you even supposed to be with that person anyway? I'm just saying, because at the end of the day, a lot of times we hold on to people we were only supposed to be with for a season.
Ooh, come on, somebody.
That's very
So
true.
it's just like if we keep on trying to hold on to people that were only supposed to be in our lives temporarily, that's why there's so much friction. So you can't be so mad when you're only with somebody for like 6 months and then it doesn't work out. It's like,
I'm not gonna
okay,
lie,
that was it.
Lisa, you have to quit your job because you and Nick gonna have to stay. Y'all have to be up here all night together.
I definitely
That
agree.
shit right there. Y'all both have to quit your jobs and start a YouTube channel on the boxing section. God damn it!
I'm at work now on the boxing section, so if I don't got no connection, I'm in the elevator, y'all.
La da 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 da. Oh,
But I feel like sometimes there gets patterns in relationships where if you do change and you change, they just finding the next thing to keep you changing. They're never satisfied. It's like, oh, change this now. Oh, change this now. Change this now. Well, you change everything else for me. Why won't you do this one other one for me? It's like,
that's not true.
At what point? It's like probation officer tactics.
What I've learned,
Woo.
what I've
Not
learned
jail.
in my in my relationship, my marriage, whatever, is dude, you gotta fall in love with a new motherfucker every couple of years, man. I mean, this shit is crazy. I mean, and you gotta figure out a way to like the motherfucker they become. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't like the motherfucker which they've become, you have to figure out a way to love the motherfucker they've become. It's crazy. It's like a NFL contract, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like a lifetime contract where it's like, where you gotta do some incentives in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put some guidelines, or if you hit a 1,000-yard mark, you get a little extra of this or that. I mean, it's so much shit you gotta do when you married, man. You can't just walk out. You know what I'm saying? You can't just bounce. Especially if you got more kids than the wins like I do. Ain't no fucking leaving. You ain't leaving no fucking place.
Yeah, and women, stop leaving your man for just a little cheating. I mean, that's all he did was a little cheating.
All
right, let's not even get into
that. I'm stepping out on this one, man.
I'm gonna ask the women on the panel. I gotta ask y'all this, right? If a man makes $10,000 a month, he does everything you want him to do. I mean, everything you ask the guy, he does. Only thing he does is once a month might get a little piece of pussy at the massage parlor. Is there a problem with that?
Unacceptable. Unacceptable because he makes $10,000 a month. Unacceptable.
How is it unacceptable? He taking care of the kids.
First of all, if you live in the Bay Area,
he put money in the
$10,000
house.
is
He can't do a little Donald Trump little thing, man. You can't get him something on the side.
So 10,000 a month anywhere is a lot of money, Nikki. Cut the shit.
Yeah, but if you're paying Bay Area rent and all of that, it's not really. It's a lot, but it's not enough to
Nick,
just keep me
if you
staying
making
in
10,000 a
cheating.
month, you ain't got no fucking rent. If you got $10,000 a month, you ain't got no fucking rent. You got a fucking house, a fucking mansion, maybe.
Ooh.
Not everybody buy.
If you got 10,000 a month, man,
That
I
is
wish
okay.
I
So
might
that
get
is
some
good
shit.
money, but that's not enough for you to say, okay, you're gonna cheat on me, because it's not even about the money while I'm with you.
I just say he does
Then where is
everything,
it about
everything
then?
right. He does everything you want him to do. Everything
You don't want
right.
a broke
I mean,
nigga.
hold on, brother.
Yeah, you don't want a
Let me
broke
say this.
dude, but your money is not everything. I'm looking for your love, your affection, everything else out. So make my own money. So your $10,000 a month, just because you make that, that's not enough for you to sit up here and cheat on me.
But
At what
women can go
age
out and
can
cheat
he
on men
cheat on
anytime
you?
they want to.
I'm just
It don't
saying,
matter.
you
Never.
know, in a
I think that's
relationship,
important. At what age is he allowed to cheat on you? Because after a certain time,
Never.
I
you
don't
ain't gonna
want
fuck
no
him
man to
either.
cheat at me on no age.
So when you like
I
70,
understand
he can't
shit
go get
happens
himself.
sometimes, but no, I don't want no man that's gonna cheat on me. I don't.
But at 70, are you really going to take all the time and effort to find somebody to get with other than the
No,
person
I'm just
already
talking about
with?
lining up baddies. Like, hey, you go get yours, baby, because
Yo,
I know
like
I was
Hugh
like shit.
Hefner,
I'm gonna
look
go
at
get
Hugh
mine,
Hefner
and
though,
we
man.
still gonna go love each other. Like
let me
at
tell you
that
this.
point,
Let me
But like
quote
you
But
this.
want
Hugh
to,
Hefner is not a
Wait,
good idea. Like, he was not on the internet and people's DMs. He has a team of people. Like, that's not a
no,
good
Hugh Hefner was the
example.
man. I don't know what y'all
let
talking
me quote the great philosopher. Who just fell off?
about. I don't think nobody saw.
Nobody fell off.
Let me quote the great philosopher Awuba Wale, aka Wale.
Like, Wale.
You know what I'm saying? Uh, he said he said 20 some. He said like a 21-year-old. You know what I'm saying? They want a perfect man, right? At 30 something, you want somebody to understand. At 40 something, you just hope somebody give a damn. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing about it. I don't know where y'all get this perfection shit from, though. Like, I don't know why women think like you could find perfection in imperfection human beings. You know what I mean? Like, if a motherfucker does one thing wrong, y'all like, fuck you, I'm out. And it's like, wait a fucking minute. Let's talk about this shit before you just get up and just bounce.
But hold
Because
on,
I
hold
don't
on,
nah,
just
hold
need
on,
fuck
you
hold on.
that.
to
I
do
feel
Fuck
what
like,
that.
you done.
But hold on,
Fuck
but you
that.
said
yeah,
he wants it once a month. That's not one time.
yeah,
That's
that's
12
hella.
times
All
a
because you
year.
make good money.
Well, I was going to say,
No,
okay, here's the thing that men need to understand. Be honest up front. If we're living in an era where polyamorous, polygamous is a thing, so be honest up front. There are women out here, if you meet them and say, listen, I want to settle down one day, but I'm going to tell you this. I don't know how to be monogamous, and will you be willing to let people in our relationship, or perhaps for yourself, will you be able to, fathom me being with other women? There are really women out here who will look you in your eyes and love you for everything you have, your 10,000 a month, everything you're providing and doing right, and say, yeah,
I feel
I'm
like that
in.
shit is disgusting though. I feel like that's disgusting though.
I'm not saying it's what I do, but I'm just saying if men are honest up front, you will get different conversations. But don't rope somebody in and say you want her to yourself, you want to marry her, and you just want to keep her to yourself. But you're fighting all these demons to the side, and now you got to go out here because in your mind you're justifying. I'm bringing in this big bag. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. So on my side, I'm gonna have the cake and eat the slice of cake and the whole cake too. That's not fair for the person that
But
entered those vows with you. So be honest up front. You will find and attract that type of person if that's what you want in
okay,
life.
question of the day. Okay, question of the day. Now, what if you tell your partner, I got a high sex drive, y'all having sex all the time, and then all of a sudden that shit slow down. And then you tell them, hey, I need that pussy. What was going down? What's up? What's happening? And then you still ain't getting none. Then what?
You tell them from the jump before you, if it's married, you say, listen, I have a high sex drive. And if we get married, I'm just going to let you know that if you can't keep up with this ratio of my high sex drive, I may be compelled to step out and maybe have someone on the side. Look at Bill Gates. He had a mistress forever. None of us knew this, right? You in my mind, low key, I'm not, this is allegedly now. Like when I look at Denzel Washington and his wife, she was living in a whole nother state. He's out here doing his acting business. Come on now. Do you really think? I'm not saying they were not, but do you really think? You see what I mean? There is a
Tiger
partnership.
Woods.
Yeah, so there's a lot of examples out here where if you are honest up front, you may attract that person. But don't get into the vow state. You get married, then be like, yeah, babe, remember when we're dating out of high sex drive? Remember that? But this ain't it. This is not cutting it. So while you're in it, before you lock someone in, let them know out the gate. Out the gate. You see,
Well, I don't believe in like open marriages. Like I don't believe in open marriages.
I'm not promoting
Mm.
open marriages. I'm just saying that in as far as I've lived life long enough, I've seen it all. And I know that when people are honest up front, because this is the way I look at life, relationships, and marriage. I look at it that if you find the partner, what people call it soulmates or whoever, if you find that person that's for you, right, you will grow together, you grow in understanding, you will be an item. And I found that, like, I'm married, it'll be 9 years, and me and my husband, we vibe. We're the same, but we're not. We have different identities, and that's why I always promote this. Like, we don't have that like open marriage thing, but I've seen it. I know friends that go to swingers parties. That's where their
What the
marriages. They've been married for since high school, since they were 18. I know friends that allow their husbands. They turn the other eye. They have the lifestyle. The everything is paid. He takes care of home. He takes care of kids, and they turn the other eye. And we know he's doing what he's doing. So that, but what I'm saying in those moments, be honest, because I've seen people's relationships maneuver in all different aspects.
Yeah,
But
it's just
honestly,
not men. Also, I feel like it's the women that gotta be honest also with the men.
yeah, but it's the men that want to cheat a little bit, right?
Whoever
Nah,
has
but
the
I feel like
leverage
it's
gets
more
to
easier for
decide,
women to
man.
cheat
That's
than
it.
men though. Like, come on, let's be honest. It's more easier for a woman to cheat than men.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
like
Hell
we got
yeah.
like come on, like we gotta be honest now, man.
Yeah.
I feel like people don't want to
Whoever
be
has
honest.
leverage, man. That's it. If you ain't got no leverage as a man, you can't make no damn decisions
Women got
anyway.
Shout
way
out to
more
Mark
leverage than men
Nash in the
though.
super chat, bro. We appreciate it, man. You know it's all love, bro.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate you. That don't keep me up because I still got to be at work at 3 a.m. But I love you, dog. But what I'm saying is, I love these conversations with women. I love the femininity. I love, I just love women's energy. You know what I mean? But what I would say is this. This is what I say all the time. You probably heard me say this before. Relationships are like baggage. Okay, we all have it, but it's what you're willing to take or what you're willing to carry. You know what I mean? And I say this all the time. What works for me might not work for DJ. You know what I'm saying? The way that I want to carry out my relationship is not going to be the way Santos want to carry out his relationship. You know what I mean? I think that the old-fashioned way might not be everybody's way because a lot of our grandparents were miserable as hell. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm saying is we need to do shit that works for us and not try to do the status quo of what society wants us to do. I believe that if you and your partner have an understanding, I think that should be the understanding and fuck what everybody else got to say. That's my take on everything. You know what I mean? Y'all can agree with me. Y'all don't have to. But that's my take. I think that we need to get out of that whole keeping up and trying to look good for other people, and we need to figure out what works for us and what we got going on. Because at the end of the day, when you go home, you close that door, the motherfuckers outside are outside. You know, when you spend all that money for a fucking wedding, y'all left with the bill, not the motherfuckers that ate that fish or that chicken or the steak. You know what I mean? So I think that the people that are in a partnership, it should be them in a partnership. Like for me personally, I always say, I always call my wife my business partner. You know what I'm saying? But I think because marriage is a business, but I think we need to be partners in this shit. You know what I mean? and that's how I'm feeling. But y'all go ahead. But ladies, y'all go ahead and y'all let me know what y'all think.
I'm not married, so I can't really speak on none of this.
You can say, relationships or just whatever, in general.
Yeah, I just feel like at the end of the day, you gotta find somebody that you respect and respects you and willing to openly communicate. That's the biggest thing. Because if y'all can't communicate about the stuff that matters, then what is a relationship really? Non-existent.
I agree.
Absolutely. Without trust and respect, there is no relationship.
Hey, yeah, respect before love for motherfucking sure.
And I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm gonna give y'all some real shit. We set a lot of unrealistic expectations for each other. You know what I'm saying? And that's how a lot of relationships break up, because it's the unmeeting of unrealistic expectations. That's the name of my book I'm writing right now. Y'all make sure y'all peep that. Y'all peep that when it come out. You know what I'm saying? Think about that. The unmeeting of unrealistic expectations. You know what I'm saying? The do's and don'ts of how to live your life with your partner. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, so y'all, that's what I think. I think people just gotta be more realistic. Like for real. Like you gotta be realistic, man. Like if you weaponizing your pussy, you there's no way to be upset about some shit that happens. You say, okay, I'm not giving you no sex for 3 months, and then you expect that man to just be like, oh yeah, okay, I won't get no pussy from nowhere else. It's like that's unrealistic. Everybody needs have to be met. You know what I'm
I have a
saying?
question.
Yeah.
So is it unrealistic for a man to not cheat?
Define cheating.
It's close because everything.
What is your definition of cheating?
Anything is cheating to women. I'm telling you right now. If you like a picture on Instagram, shit, some women might say that's cheating. But go ahead, in your definition.
There is a lot that is defined as cheating, which is anything like texting. I feel like texting, calling. It depends on the communication when you in the woman's DMs. Y'all know what cheating is, but with my question, I was saying, do you think it's unrealistic? I was talking about as far as like intimacy, to be intimate. Is it unrealistic for you to want your man to be 100% faithful in that area?
No, that's not unrealistic.
Okay, and this is what I'll say to that though. What are you see? Everybody always wants to put the onus on other people. What are you doing though? That's damn it. Listen, this is what I'm telling you.
Also being faithful.
Okay, hold on. No. Fuck that being faithful bullshit.
No.
What are you
Cal,
doing to keep that man faithful? This is what I'm saying. This is what I need y'all to understand. We always want to put shit on other people. We need to look in the mirror. See, a relationship is about having a relationship with your fucking self. You need to be realistic with yourself. That's what I'm be telling y'all. Be realistic with yourself. Like, okay, I know that my wife hates that I fucking leave the trash full. Right? I know she hates that. So I'm gonna just tell her, I'm gonna say, oh well shit, I know she don't like it, but I leave the shit like that anyway. And then when she take it out, I be like, why you take the trash out? Motherfucker, because you didn't do it. So we gotta take accountability for our own actions. You know what I mean? And what I'm saying is, if you know your man got a high sex drive, give him some pussy. And then
give him a lot.
If you don't get a man no pussy, then you say, oh, be faithful to me. Be faithful to what? Dry dick? I mean, it just don't make sense. You gotta give. You got to show up and fight.
Right? I'm gonna say this though, right? it can't be just giving up the draws, right? If it's just stale ass sex, but you getting sex all the time, right? That makes a difference. If you just gonna sit there and starfish and not really participate, but you just consenting to this shit, like there's a difference, man. Like we can't act like there's not a difference.
Man,
No, what I'm saying,
I think cheating for dudes that don't get bitches.
This is what I'm saying.
Cheating
DJ.
to me is something that you have to lie to your partner about. If
Just
you
break up with
can't,
the bitch.
huh?
Stop being a bitch. Break up with the bitch. Stop being a bitch. Break up the bitch. Go fuck a bitch the next day and say, I'm done with you, bitch. I'm done. Like, I don't understand the double life part of it. I feel like cheating is for dudes that get no bitches. So when they have an opportunity, they're like, well, shit, I don't really get bitches. Because if you already ran through hella bitches before you meet the one, then you already had all these examples of bitches you didn't want anyway. So when you get the one, you're like, all right, cool, this one I'm rocking with. This baby.
Wait,
So,
that come to my next question. So I got another question.
But you know,
So
okay,
why
go
do
ahead.
some dudes, they care about body count? Because most men that I know through are totally ran through. So why do you care about what my body count is and how many niggas I fucked if you ran through
ooh,
yourself?
ooh, can I get this, Kyle? Can I get this? Can I get this?
I'm about to say it don't
Go ahead.
matter to me. I
Can I
don't
get
give
this?
a damn.
Nah, it
I
matters to
don't give
me,
a
right?
damn.
Because the sanctity of a woman, right? Like the sanctity of a woman. So I say, like, we're the treasure hunters. You're the treasure chest. The more your chest been open and ran through, you have no value. The more chests we get, the better treasure hunters we are. That's just how it works. It's society. Like
Then
you're a
you
woman,
also
you're
not a
pure. You
treasure.
give life from the same womb that you allow men to enter you at.
You
So that
don't
should
hold me
mean
to
more
that
to
high
you.
standard like that.
Yeah. Oh, the girl I'm with to high standard. I don't really care about hoes. Do what you want.
No,
I'm gonna fuck the
Hey,
shit.
let's
and what
So
I just
why
keep this.
see in the unmeeting of unrealistic expectations,
why
Max.
should
See, that's what I'm
why
saying. You see how unrealistic Max is? That motherfucker is 49 years old talking about body count. Oh, motherfucker,
49.
what are you talking about, man?
49.
See? Oh, niggas are unrealistic.
No,
That's what
when you
this
get to
is.
this point, bitches been ran through for sure. Probably got a kid by this age. You know what I mean? 30s and 40s. But I'm
wait,
talking
so
about
why should my little self with 3 little body counts, one a nigga, in my treasure chest that has 100 plus, 50 plus?
shouldn't
Why
be
should I want
selective.
you and you ran through yourself?
Be selective. Ain't no. Hey, unless someone's graping you, then I mean it's your choice. Say no. There
Don't
you go.
don't
Fuck you.
choose
Yeah,
him,
get away. You're a
sis.
hoe. I don't want you here.
Oh
Like,
shit.
I wouldn't have chosen sis. You
What you
gotta
say?
have some. I wouldn't have chose him if he's ran through. You gotta have some
Me either.
respect about
Because how
himself.
you don't, yeah, I don't, it's just not adding up to me. You don't want your woman ran through, but you ran through. You didn't had every bitch in the city, but you want a bitch
But
with
if a
one
bitch chose
nigga,
me, whose fault is
one
that?
money.
If a bitch chose me, whose fault is that? Like I'm gonna spit my game. If you say yeah, then now it's on you. I was ran through. So if you talking about like you found out halfway through your relationship, then you're disgusted. Then leave.
Well, this is what I say. This is what I say. I say, what's it to you? If she got, because it's before I even knew your ass anyway. As long as
That's what I'm talking about. What
listen,
is it to you?
listen, what I'm saying. As long as when I go into that pussy, I ain't falling all the way in, and another nigga ain't in there with me. Kyle Davis gonna
Oh
be all
my
right.
god.
You understand what I'm saying? In the words of the great philosopher Lil Wayne, I don't care if she was a prostitute and she boned every man that she ever knew. You know what I'm saying? Because
Me, you get sore.
let me tell you something. Not that much, but I'm just saying. I'm just talking shit, but I'm talking some real shit though. Let me tell you this:
No.
what you deem as trash, another man might treasure it. You
Hey,
understand what
there's
I'm
simps
saying?
out
Hello?
there. There's
Listen, it was.
betas.
Let me tell you this, bro. It was a girl in my high school. Literally had 10 dicks in her at one time. You know what I'm saying? It was videos of this shit. The whole school saw this.
First of all, before you go any further in this story, they gay. Okay, so let's
I
just
mean, not really. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? They ran a train on the girl, man. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Everybody got some, right? There's videos of everybody tapping that. Everybody got in that thing, right? And it was a guy from our high school who got kids with her and married the bitch. So
Ah,
some people don't mind something being ran through. Kyle
he
Davis,
probably don't get bitches.
listen what I'm saying. Though. That's a
He
part of the
probably doesn't
baggage.
know.
Listen, he knew everybody knew about this video.
He
Thank you,
do. He
thank
don't
you.
get bitches.
That's what. But see, that's baggage though. That's the baggage that nigga's willing to carry. Kyle Davis is not carrying that type of baggage with me, brother. That ain't me. But there is some baggage that I'm willing to carry that somebody else might not be willing to carry.
You all know that it's literally a muscle. That's why big old heads come out of that muscle and retract right back. Just saying. Just
Talk to
saying.
him.
Just
I'm
saying.
just saying. I'm just
Just
saying
saying.
having 10
It bounced right
dudes.
back, snatched right back on through, especially if she was really young. That's you
Okay.
see all them big heads that come out of them. You see all them kids that get born and they come them big heads.
And I
Some
heard after you have a baby, it's like a version.
There's no way y'all can justify this woman
Hey,
taking 10 dicks in one
right?
setting.
This that
There's no
woman
fucking
shit.
way.
This that woman
That part,
shit.
Hey, she took 10 dicks in one setting and she sucks him too. So I mean she was all over the place.
But you don't know her situation though.
Fuck it.
What,
She
what,
a
what, what's,
victim,
what's
Kyle.
the
She a
situation?
victim.
What am I supposed to know?
No, it's a good question that she asked because it's not even that she's a victim. Here's what I love to be the da 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 surprise person because I always tell guys this. Some of your women that you have been with have gently told you the body count if you asked. Yeah, babe, it's just
Mm-hmm.
three. It's just three. Yet it was 30 because there's a stigma, which we are seeing on the panel. If a woman was to be honest and say, babe, look, I've been out here since I was 12. Okay, I don't remember. Then you all put a stigma. So naturally, listen, I got a bunch of friends. Listen, you hear it from a girl that has heard it all. We know it. That's why I know men try to when some men hear this, they're like, no, she never lied to me. No, how do you know that? It's a muscle. That's why I'm like, some of y'all women have had
Girl,
more
girl
than
behind
10.
girl behind the mic. All I'm saying is, if I seen a video of a woman that I'm about to pursue taking 10 dicks in one setting, I'm out. That's all I'm saying. Fuck the bullshit. Fuck all that muscle shit. She took
But
10 dicks in one setting. I'm cool. I
but again, she found somebody that's willing to take her baggage. Back to the question, I don't understand still right now to this day why men even
Mm-hmm.
care about body count. Because the majority of y'all don't care about y'all body count. Y'all not saying, let me save myself from the right woman. As soon as y'all are old enough to feel to get horny, y'all never stop. So why does it
whoa,
matter
whoa,
for a
whoa, whoa,
woman?
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Because men and women are not equal. That's why.
I'm gonna
listen.
say
I
this:
I don't
some
know
of us
where.
out here do have standards, though. Like, I know it's the popular belief that men will just strike anything that smile at them, and a lot of them will. But some of us do have standards out here. Like, there are certain qualifications that you have to have in order to shine this pole. You understand what I'm saying?
I
So,
like the ones with standards.
See, but it comes back to getting bitches. If you don't get bitches, you're more just applicable to take anything you can get. If you get a certain level of bitches, you know you ain't fucking with these kind of bitches. You still might fuck with a lot of bitches, but they all gonna be up here.
I don't
This
think it's about getting bitches though.
this is what
Because
I'm gonna
even
hey,
the
tell
girl
ones that
behind the
get
mic, I
bitches,
was
they're
gonna
you.
still
bring that
fucking
up. I was
people.
gonna bring that up. I was gonna bring that up.
I'm gonna tell y'all this, man. The reason why
That's a
men do
fact.
shit, we just do dumb shit. That's the thing about it though. Women don't understand that, dude. We just do dumb shit. You know what I mean? We do dumb shit all the time. We just do dumb shit. You know what I mean?
Uh-oh.
We have no rhyme or reason why we do some of the dumb shit that we do. We just do some dumb shit. You know what I mean? And y'all gotta understand that. But see, y'all think niggas is supposed to be perfect, so y'all say, "Oh well, I got to go, I got to bounce." But at the end of the day, you know, um, at the end of the day, we just do dumb shit. And I think that it should be easy to forgive a nigga for doing some dumb shit because we all do dumb shit.
I mean,
Define
most of
dumb
us weren't
shit.
raised right anyway. Shit.
Hey, I think. Can y'all hear me?
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Hell,
So,
man,
so
you get knocked out now,
All
DJ.
right. Y'all couldn't hear me before. I didn't have. I forgot this iPad. You gotta
Lisa
have
fell
some
off.
earbuds or something with it, and it might sound a little messed up. But now, I mean, guys, you gotta. Okay, what girl behind the mic said earlier about honesty up front. If you keep it 100 up front with the women that you're dating or you're about to marry, whatever, as long as you have honesty up front about what's on your heart, what's on your mind, whatever your plans are, that female's either gonna roll with you or she's gonna roll away from you. It's only two things she's gonna do. And but one thing she cannot say is that you are not honest with her. Honesty is appreciated. Before I got married, I was always honest with the females that I dated. If I was being just with that one female, I'm with her. But if I was not going, if I was going to be a free agent, I'm being straight up with everybody. I don't want a girlfriend. I don't want a serious relation. I want friends. And I kept it like that. They respected it, and we kicked it. You know what I'm saying? And that's always worked. Always worked. You may not get the one you want because you want to do it. You want to have multiple females in your life, but at the same time, honesty is always better, even in marriage. But you can't now, as far as this cheating thing, you can't expect a woman who hasn't agreed for you to cheat in the beginning to allow you to cheat throughout the marriage or sometime within. It don't work that way. So if you keep it honest up front and you got everything laid out, and that's what y'all agree upon, that's what it is. But if you just gonna cheat, get caught, and it wasn't discussed up front, you gotta pay the cost. And as far as the body count situation, hey, if a woman don't have a bad reputation out there, I can care less how many people she's been with. Because guess what? I know she's been with more than I'll ever know about. So it doesn't matter. Now, if she's got a bad reputation, then if you still want to hit it and quit it and move on. You know what I'm saying? That's the one you don't wife. But if you don't know, then you don't know. So, I mean, you'll never know 100% the accurate count anyway. So why ask? You just need to know if there's a bad reputation out there. If it's a bad reputation, you stay away from it, and make your choice to go to it. But we can't ask women to do any more than they expect of us, and they shouldn't expect any more from us than we should expect of them. It's just basically the way it is. And most of the time, most women just wanted, the standards to be equal. But then sometimes women do want things to be a little bit more leaning as far as the leverage to their side, because that's the way society has kind of gotten things. The man's supposed to do this, the man's supposed to do that, the man's supposed to do this, the man's supposed to do that. A lot of women, are into that, and a lot of women are not. A lot of women just want equality. You know, if you're gonna dog me, don't get mad when I dog you. And I mean, it's easy and it's simple. But if you get married, well, I put it like this: the next relationship I get into, if it's just me and that one female, if it's dating or marriage, if she can't answer the question the right way about the level amount of sex that we're gonna have in a single week, she ain't gonna be my gal. I'm telling you right now, because I got to have it,
My
and I
man.
ain't going for this bull crap. So I change and give something in the middle of the marriage. That ain't gonna work the next time. Stop that.
Right. So, in just that last statement you said, I wanted to also answer at the boxing sections question when he had mentioned something to the part where he said, like once you get married, and you want to have like the sex, like, we need to be having the sex all the time or something like that. I'm paraphrasing. But just to also go on your last sentence, I often tell as many single women as I can, if you're dating or if you're looking to be committed in a marriage situation, listen, okay? I understood what the boxing session said, and I understand your last part. But I think sometimes men expect it as an unsaid spoken rule. And like you said, the Coxman, that you would probably have a discussion about that, which is what I respect. Because when I got married, nobody told me that men want to just have sex all the time. Like that's what's on your head. I had to learn the hard way. That's why I tell a lot of my single friends, like, listen, if this is what you want to do, just make sure that you ready all the time, because it will wear you out. I'm just saying. I had to learn. Nobody told me. Not my mama, not my grandma, nobody. So it goes back to the communication beforehand, and perhaps women also understanding from that perspective. Because to me, here's the thing. I've been, single forever. I got into marriage like in my 30s, early 30s, and so forth. So I've been by myself since I was 21, so forth, and dated and all that other stuff. But in my mind, like I said, I just didn't know that this is what y'all would rather do. Like if somebody said, like COVID time, lock everything down and don't do anything at home, and all men want to do is have sex. So now it makes sense when people say, "Well, I expect you to have sex all the time," and she doesn't, because then if men are not connecting with their women emotionally, it becomes a tough thing. We understand that we are both separate, right? But with men, it'll be just, that's why I always listen. I'm just being real here. It's just sex, 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 sex. Like you are a literal sex doll, human sex doll. But women, we want emotional connection. Even if you're married to us, even if you've known us for 10, 15 years, we still want the whispers in the ear, the kisses on the neck, or the long conversations, which men don't want to have, because now we're married, we're in this house. God damn it, I want to have sex, and that's what we're gonna do. You see, so I think sometimes it tends to be a break in the communication, because for some men they think it's an unsaid rule. They think, "Yep, I locked this down. This is my wife. This is my box forever, whenever, however." And then women, we're emotionally connected. If I'm at work, working full time, I got a lot of stress at work. I haven't been able to deactivate. Perhaps they have children at home. Perhaps, my mom's sick, my dad, my uncle, a lot of stuff going on throws women off emotionally. And if your woman is thrown off emotionally, that means her ability to even want to think about being naked and having sex is the last thing. Because it's like, I got to take care of her tomorrow. I got to do this tomorrow. I got to do that. So when you do go in these relationships, and all, perhaps you have that communication of wanting sex all the time, no matter what, you may want to communicate with that woman, with that said woman, on that conversation on how can we do the emotional. Listen, I'm just speaking for myself and a few people I know, because maybe there are women that are like, okay, sex time all the time. The world's burning outside of me, my kids, everybody else is going amok. I'll handle that later. So my point being is, perhaps if there's an emotional connection to the men as well, your needs could get met. We have to learn also earlier on in our marriage. Because low key, I'm not gonna lie, I like to be as honest as I can, because I was in the Disneyland fairy tale, right? You get married, OMG, I'm married, I'm a wife, and everything's gonna be good. And then you're like, wait, what is this? Didn't we just like have sex 5 hours ago? What are we doing? I want to sleep. I was single for a long time. I take my naps. What are we doing all the time? Like, is this what? So I like to be really honest and raw and realize the things that have helped. If men can emotionally connect with women, some women will be right there. Let's go.
Yeah, you're 100% on it. I tell you, there's men and women that have different levels of sex appetites, um, sex drives, of different levels. Um, so it's best to find out who you're dealing with, in that department. But communication is very important. Now, I'm in the process of ending a 21-year marriage. Um, the only thing about sex that was discussed in the beginning of my relationship is the fact that you're not going to have to look for anything. I'm going to give you everything you want or desire here at home. Um, it's going to be plenty of it, all that type of stuff. I'm kicking myself in the butt because I never said how much, how often. I assumed, because the performance in the beginning was plenty, and I just thought it was lock, stock, barrel. It's just that was the way it was going to work for the duration. I mean, for the majority of our good years of marriage. Before we both got too old or whatever. So I'm not going to assume anymore. All the mistakes I've made in this relationship, I won't ever make again. You're supposed to get better. So um, I'm gonna be more vocal this time and not shutting my mouth up as much as I did before. And one of the qualifying questions are for me in a serious relationship, uh, how often? I don't expect it every day. I know it's not going to work, but how often and how long you plan to keep that up? Now, I know a woman may not be able to answer that question truthfully as far as how long she can keep it up, as far as a period of time, um, that kind of schedule or whatever. But at the same time, I'm asking that question because I want to get it up front, let it be known what I'm expecting. They can tell me what they're expecting from me as well. Um, but at the same time, sometimes it's the man, sometimes it's the woman. It's never one sex pre- predominantly that does it, but sometimes it happens with the women, sometimes it happens with the man, and vice versa. Everybody's in the beginning of the relationship, they're kicking it, they're having a great time, chemistry is there, they're loving on each other. You leave in the house, you with a kiss before you leave, an embrace, coming home, embrace, kiss, holding hands, all that good stuff. Um, and then all of a sudden, time passes by. One person may change. You know, I'm speaking from personal experience because it happened to me. But at the same time, like you said, sometimes certain things. You said something important a minute ago about certain things can throw a woman's balance and chemistry off. You know, um, I think I think in well, no, I don't know. I mean, because it seemed like it happened before that when it started changing, but I can't pinpoint the exact one thing. But it could have been work with my wife when she was in her former career, and some things started happening with her at work. Could have been that, but we have a granddaughter. Um, that well, she has a granddaughter. It's not mine anymore. But anyway, um, I know that had a lot to do with what happened with us. And then we had some events where we lost some people to death, and things of that nature. So I understand things like that. But at the same, I'm cool with that, you know. But one thing you 100% have to do in a relationship is keep the flame burning, not on just regular pilot. You gotta keep that flame up a little bit, keep it burning. You gotta date, always communicate, and always show what you feel to your partner. And if that light
Absolutely.
goes out, if anytime that flame goes down just to a regular, you know, palate level, you having problems. And when that light goes out, it's a wrap. So you gotta continue to date and keep it exciting. Because once you start settling in and you both are getting home, never wanting to do anything, just want to sit around, flip the television, eat a few plates of food and sit around. You messing up. Then I'm telling you, got to keep it going. And sometimes work can't get in the way. I have to admit, I think work got in the way a little bit on my end as well. Because I'm a workaholic. When I'm driving for something, I'm just focused about it, and I got to make it happen. But at the same time, I wasn't forgetting about sex. I was still trying to get in when I could. I was asking her about it and stuff like that. But sometimes she can not put in enough time together, and you're missing out on the hand holding and um, the embracing and the kissing and stuff when you're coming and going, and it can mess up some stuff. You gotta stay in love. You can't keep that love recreating itself. It's gonna be rough on you in the long run. But if you grow together, hopefully you can keep from growing apart. Because these relationship situations is it's I never thought I would be getting a divorce. I just always thought I would, you know, say I do one time and be done with that until I die. But it ain't always the case. I totally have a different perspective now. People that stay together for a couple of lifetimes and then they get divorced. I kind of understand a little bit. I have a little bit more vision about it now. But my next round, I'm gonna kick as long as I kick it. And, if I run to somebody that want to get serious or whatever, hey, I got some qualifying questions because I gotta know. And they'll know the reason why I'm asking those questions quick, fast, and in a hurry. But I totally believe in putting the question. And when I was dating, before I got married, I always put the disclaimers out there up front, made it clear who I was, what I expect, and what I plan to do with that person. And we made a decision from there if we want to kick it or not. I should have did the same thing 100. I did, I laid a few things out, but I didn't lay everything out 100%. I stayed away from discussion about the sex. I was just told that I was going to be taken care of. So okay, I didn't feel like I need to ask the question. But no, I'm asking the question. I don't care what you tell me. You can tell me you're gonna get to me in abundance amount of time. Now, how long is it gonna last? How long you plan to keep that up? I need to know. Because I will bring it back to your attention later on, like I did in this relationship here, but it didn't work out. But I'm not gonna, you gotta have that communication. But forget that marriage thing right now. I'm gonna be a free agent, and I'll be I will be seen with multiple females when I'm out in public. It won't be no one particular one. You might see me one today and another one tomorrow and another one the next day. I'm gonna bring back the old me, but not all my old ways. But I'm not gonna hurt myself again. I'm gonna kick it. I'm gonna have a good time. When I get tired, and I'll close shop or I just shorten my hours. One of the two. But I ain't, it's relationships can be complicated, but I think we make it more complicated than we need to. And the worst part for most relationships is just the communication part. I don't think people are communicating as much as they need to, and um, as much as I talked about different things in my marriage, I still didn't communicate enough, and I know that now looking back at it. So you have to communicate. Don't let stuff sit inside your head, your heart, and fester inside, and don't address it or don't talk about it. Get that stuff out there. Put it on the table. Talk about it. Don't wait till it's too late. Because I mean, you wait till it's too late. It bills and bills, and people get a little bit settled and used to what they're doing. And when you ask for the truthful answer to the question, they're gonna tell you what they think you want to hear instead of telling you the truth. And you can always tell if they tell you the truth or not because the action speaks louder than their words.
But with that
Communication.
being said, like what is everybody's love language? What is the one thing that the person you're in a relationship with or the person that you're dealing with can always do to get back in your good graces, so to speak? Something no matter what time of day it is, what day it is, what occasion it is, what is your love language? I will go with ladies first. Lisi, then girl behind the mic.
Um, mine are mine are acts of service, um, and physical touch. So I guess for me, it's like just surprising me with something simple, or just simply being like, I did this for you today, so you didn't have to worry about doing it. Stuff like that.
Okay. Girl behind the mic.
I'm with Lisi. A lot of acts of service and touch. I'm the cuddle queen in this house. That's all I ask sometimes, just a cuddle, just embrace me, just hold me, let me feel that safeness in the arms, just and the simple "How are you doing?" You know, so doesn't take much.
Well, for me, it's just like, kind of like y'all, but it's just a simple sign of affection. Like it could be smile, kiss on the cheek, a hug or whatever. It could be just something just that simple, just to make, just it to give me that pick me up that I may have needed that day. I could have not been having a good day or could have been having a good day, but just to see you at the end of the day and just to feel loved at the end of the day, like that is my love language. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it takes like what you were just speaking on, DJ. Um,
Hmm.
for me, my wife stopped giving me that hug when I came home at the end of the day. You know, um, then when I'm trying to hug her or touch her, anatomy parts and things of that nature, I'm getting my hands slapped and all that bullcrap. Cause she always figured if I'm grabbing a titty or a piece of booty or something, I'm trying to go to bed with her right then and there. But that wasn't always the case. I just want to let her know I appreciate my woman, and I'm still with you, just like, the beginning, But like I told you, you're gonna keep slapping them hands. You ain't gonna have no hands slap, you know. And so it got to the point, the last 3 years I stopped doing all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because it messes with your it messes with your ego for when you um trying to show some affection. When you're not trying to get it, but you're trying to show affection anyway. You know, it ain't all about what you're doing. Let's go to bed. It's about, hey, I like this. I still love this. But hug, embrace, say, hey, I'm glad you're home. I miss you, or something like that. A little pick on the lips, or jaw, or whatever. That stuff helps. But when you stop all that stuff there, your actions are speaking louder than your words. You know what I mean? So, you know, let me just say this real quick also. Men and women, don't leave, if you don't want to be cheated on, don't leave room for somebody to come through your door. If you leave that door cracked open and you don't pay attention to it, somebody can walk through it. Because I know a lot of ladies, they feel that, if you like the DM thing, if somebody's communicating with you in DM, I know they feel like it's cheating and stuff like that, and I understand that. But sometimes for us guys, if when these little knucklehead girls come through the DMs trying to, get us to buy some photos or some videos, something like that, to us it's not cheating. Well, to me it's not cheating because I'm not trying to kick it with those females. Now, if you don't show me a piece of titty or a piece of booty, I'm looking at it. I'm a man at the end of the day. Period. I'm not trying to go to bed with you. I'm not trying to buy your videos or buy your pictures. It's my job. You trying to sell them? It's my job to get them for free, and that's how I roll. If I can't get them for free, after this little cat and mouse conversation, then we done. I'm not communicating with you anymore. I'm letting you know I ain't paying you nothing. I'm not trying to see them that bad, and I'm not trying to do no meetups with you. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to buy no coochie when I got a woman at the house. And even if I don't have 1,000, it's beneath me to feel like I got to buy some coochie. But saying, I mean, I'm paying for enough of it if I got a woman, you know. But at the same time, if a woman don't want a man in communicating with females on social media and stuff like that, don't neglect them. And men, same thing goes for you. If you don't want your woman asking for receiving D pics and all that from guys, don't neglect her. Give that attention. Show them that you still care. Because when you stop that stuff, you leaving room for somebody to walk through your door. If women feel that the texting and all that is cheating, don't give your man a reason or an opportunity to have to do that. Because if you're showing your man enough attention, he's got you on his mind. He ain't worried about them other chicks. He's not worried about them. Trust me. You always want to make
Yeah,
sure.
but I appreciate everybody coming on tonight. Appreciate everybody commenting in the chat. Keep staying engaged. Shout out to my guy Mark Nash, as well as Megs. Girl behind the mic, I see you. T Berry. Who else was in here tonight? Best Pugilist stopped by and hollered at us. Taylor Bell. Appreciate everybody coming through in the chat tonight, man, and engaging. This was a real good show. We're gonna do this again. We're gonna have ladies' night again on Wednesday. But right now, I'm gonna get everybody's final words, and we'll just go around the panel. We'll go girl behind the mic, Lisi, and then we're gonna go Cento, and we'll be back to boxing for Monday and Tuesday. But Wednesday, like I said, ladies, feel free to come back through. We'll have another discussion about what's going. Hey, man, how do women feel about Jada and Gabrielle Union? We've heard what the men have thought. What do women feel about Jada and Gabrielle Union and how they're operating in their household? We'll talk about that on Wednesday. But for right now, I'm gonna let
Oh,
everybody
shit,
get
that's
their
their
final
husband's
words.
fault,
Go ahead,
whatever.
ladies.
Well, thank you so much for having me. It was my first time on the panel, and I absolutely enjoyed myself. I enjoyed the topic. I have a lot of takeaways. I have learned from the male species once again. And thank you to the ladies that were on the panel. I enjoyed being on the panel with you as well. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am, Lisa.
Thanks for having me, guys. I'm really tired, but I hung in there and I made it to the end. I enjoyed talking to everybody and getting everyone's perspective. It was awesome getting to know you guys, and I'll be happy to be back anytime. I enjoyed myself.
Yeah, see, we're not that bad,
Thanks
are
for
we?
having me. Yeah, no, thanks for having me. I had fun tonight.
Yes, ma'am. All right. Thank you for coming. Cento.
Yeah, man, I got here late, of course, and uh, I need to get up and work out in the morning, then go to my appointment. It's an old man talking right now. But anyway, yeah, always a thank you, man, from my heart. I love this channel. I love what we do over here. Sometimes I don't get a chance to get in here lately because I got so much going on right now, but at the same time, I love when we have these grown folks conversations and the interaction from the ladies as well as the men. I love that. I got a little upset Wednesday night because it was supposed to be the women's night, and the fella got to talking about dancing and all that bull crap, man. We got to go on the panel, man. So I got
Don't
up out
worry
of there,
about it. I'll
man.
be back. I'll
So
be back on the panel Wednesday, man. So
yeah.
we'll nip all that in the bud.
So yeah, man. D Will tripping up, man. I'm in the bed, D Will. You know how I do. Anyway.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep this a low pro legit, but yeah, I love what we do over here, man, and I really appreciate these ladies coming through and giving us a little perspective of how women what they think about relationships and all, because we all need to learn from each other. Uh, and I would love to be involved with these again. I'll try to make sure I get my schedules cleared out a little bit sooner so I can get on a little bit sooner. However, I'm still having technical difficulties. I'm on my
Yeah,
tablet,
man.
it's
I
all
gotta
sparkling.
figure that
So
out too.
yeah,
But
so
yeah, I gotta figure that
uh,
out so I can do it away from home again. But
yeah,
yeah,
and
man,
that's
I
been a
enjoy
big
these
hindrance.
conversations.
Oh
I
man,
enjoy these conversations, man. Having them with people, man. Having them with the women on the panel, getting their perspective. Like I said, Wednesday, I really wanna have that show. I want to know what the women think about how Jada has moved out here in these streets and how Gabrielle Union, and we all know women hate the Kardashians, but I want to know how they feel about how Gabrielle Union is moving out here and how she's operating her household. What is their opinion? So we'll talk about that on Wednesday, but Monday and Tuesday we're gonna be right back to boxing. It is Shakur week. We're gonna talk about Shakur, soon to be the unified WBO WBC super featherweight champion of the world, all the way up until his fight this coming Saturday. So everybody feel free to come back tomorrow, same boxing time, same boxing channel, and we'll get into it again, man. But for tonight, we're gonna go ahead and sign off, and we're gonna call it a night.
Hold on, DJ. Hey, Mark, I didn't put that in there, man. That was Cal. Kyle put that name in there, man. I didn't put that in there.
Oh, yeah, he turned you back to the Coxman, didn't
he? Yeah, I retired.
Yeah,
I retired that name.
Kyle a nut, man.
You can just call me Buminicious, man. Just call me Buminicious.
Just call me, exactly. All right, man. Peace to y'all, man. Y'all take it easy.
All right, man. One love.
At the roots, he let the beats build, bitch, and we never switch. Even if I'm rich, I'll be broke like I'm Mitch. Niggas talking down, but that's headed in the wrong direction. But I knock that shit out like the boxing section, cause they can't touch what they can't see. All I gotta do is be the same me. All I gotta do is keep it cheap, always be the same me. While I'm solid, boy, they can't change me. No.